Go where it's at.
Make sure I can have to lock it in there. I mean, the piece to the headphone. You know, pushed in. Not that one. The other one. Yeah, that one. And then. Not that one up.
What's the structure of the YouTube studio? Take it back.
Oh, okay. Probably hit back on the car. Hit that X. Alright, go ahead. Hit that. Probably wipe some out the screen. You already wiped it. You already saved it now. Yeah. Swipe over. Swipe. Other way. Go ahead. As soon as it loads, you click back. As soon as the screen turns black, baby. You're going into slavery. You're an Edomite. With a purse. Yeah. Homo. Your cape's crazy.
I said you might have best trying to take that case off.
Yeah, the case. Exactly.
There you go.
Another one.
Pop it off. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna get started in just a second. Let it load. Let it load. Ah, you good. Right on time, brother. Hold this shit up here, bro.
You put it right here.
we men, but we ain't nasty motherfuckers, man. Don't touch this damn sidewalk, man. Definitely men, though. Alright. Alright, Shalom. You gonna do something? Alright. Shalom. You go ahead and kick this off, bro.
Con. Alright, shalom. So before we get going, all honor, glory, and praise be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakudashukah. Alright, double honors to the elders over at Great Millstone who rule well. Also, those of the hopeful elect out here, you know, doing the work. We out here another week, you know, doing the work in season, out of season, you know, making our bodies a you know, living you know, sacrifice, you know. So we come out here, we do the work, we in the snow, but it's nothing because we doing the Lord's work. You know, we out enduring to the very end till we get up out of here. You know, another week of teaching, edifying, building the house, you know, and ultimately getting this work done, you know, waking up, sealing the elect, you know. You know, we out here for the elect. Those men of the Israelite nation, right? Including the Israelite nation being those so-called Negroes, you know, so-called Latinos, so-called Native American Indians. We out here for y'all, you know, who believe, those believers, you know, of this doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So, you know, just another week we out here together, building, edifying. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Israelita. One time, brother.
Romans 12. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Con. So, you know, that's why we out here. Our bodies, it's a living sacrifice. It's freezing, and it's just, you know, a way we afflict ourselves, you know, in the name of the Lord. We doing this, and it's not the only way we use our bodies as a living sacrifice. You know, in the week, throughout the week, we come out, you know, we meet up, we teach, you know, we do lessons. You know, it's a million things in the world we could be doing, but instead we understand, you know, what the times are, and we come out here and we do the work. We do the work in the name of the Father, Yahweh, you know, in the name of the Son. But that's why we come out here and work. It's for us to make our bodies a living sacrifice, but beyond that, and just, it ain't only the snow, you know. There's one way we could do so. You know, it's a million other ways we go out or go about doing so, but, you know, it's apparent. You know, it's cold, but we still do the work because we got a greater and higher purpose. You got a scripture? Yeah. Bring it up, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 5, verse 4. When thou vowest a vow to the Most High, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools.
God.
Pay that which thou hast vowed. In verse 5. Better is it that thou shouldest not vow, than that thou shouldest vow and not pay.
Right. Right, so for one, the Lord, He's not dealing with fools, right? And ultimately in this world, we are counted as fools, but we understand through the scriptures, for the Most High's sake, that's what we look like. But ultimately, we're doing the most glorious job you possibly can. You know, we bound the vow, con. And that's what we paying. We decided to take this vow, so we out here paying for what we signed up for. Ultimately, you know. But honestly, me, you shouldn't be down and out about this. You know what I'm saying? This not a punishment. You know what I'm saying? This is us building. This is us growing in the spirit. you know, being better than what we was. So we might look foolish to the world out in the snow with Bibles, bringing out scriptures, but we vowed the vow and we paying that price. So we can look like fools, you know, as much as you may think, you know, those in the world, but honestly, we doing the most glorious job that you possibly could do in this world, you know? This ain't for the I say this ain't for the lighthearted. But go ahead.
Once you say that, go ahead and get that. All right, two. Sorry, two.
Got that first?
Bring it up.
This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his spirit and was not and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise?
Start to it.
Sirach chapter 2 verse 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways.
Right, so this ain't for the simple. It's not for those of you who can't stomach, you know, truth, reality, you know, understanding this place on its way out, you know what I'm saying? You know, the world, we not the same world we was a year ago, 2 years ago. I mean, however many years ago, we not in the same place. We in a time where everything is apparent, it's clear. So, you know, it's not for what we do. It's not for the faint heart. Those of you who can't stomach this truth, can't stomach reality, who want to lukewarm niggas, who want to go on and live in this false reality of a world and believe that you're alive, you know, because you already dead pretty much. Is there more on there?
It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
It say woe unto him. That's death. You know, ultimately. Keep on going, Ike. So like,
therefore shall he not be defended.
And like the Ike said, because you don't believe. You don't believe. And that's enough right there. You don't believe. You're going to be destroyed because you don't believe. And you're going to be shown, you know. You're going to be shown. It's going to be clear. When those dudes coming in the sky, that faint-heartedness, you know what I'm saying? Like those who believe, you know, even if we do got to go out that way, we down in the Lord, you know what I'm saying? So we ultimately understand that it's more for us. Those of you who have to die and you're still in the world, you're still trying to chase this world, whatever it is, maybe. You're not, not giving your life over to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Woe to you. You're done.
Yep.
You got anything to say?
Yeah, you got something.
Come on.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that every one may receive the things done in his body, according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad.
So regardless of what direction you take or whatever route you think you might be taking, you gotta come before that judgment. See, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, you know, and he's gonna make the ultimate call. You know what happens to you. So ultimately, you want to be on this side. You don't want to be on the other side, right? Because that judgment's happening regardless. You know, you think you can run, you know, you can't escape from this. It's the ultimate understanding. The ultimate judgment is that you gotta pay the piper. You know. Is there more in there?
Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
See, so what? So what if some did not believe? Keep on going.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, without effect?
Right. So what if you don't believe? You know, it's happening regardless. And we up here, you know, we believe. We believe we of the hopeful elect. You know, so that's why we work. That's why we stay at it. That's why we grow in the spirit. That's why we build each other. That's why we stay amongst each other and forward this. You know, we forward what we doing because we believe. And so what if you don't believe? If you don't believe what we got going on, or you don't believe this truth, you know, woe to you. To anybody who's against us. Because you can't do nothing against us but for us, or I'm paraphrasing, you know. But regardless what you do, you know, it's for us, you know. You just playing out different parts of reality, if you will.
Break it out, bro. Romans 11 and 7. This is Romans 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it,
Right.
and the rest were blinded.
Right. See, the election going to attain it. So, you know, this world is going to constantly throw you a bone, pretty much, you know, and it's going to want you to chase that bone, and that bone is pretty much directing you away from reality, the truth, this doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Read that again for me, Art.
This is Romans 11 and verse 7. This is what then?
What then?
What then? Israel has not obtained that which he's seeking for.
See, you're not obtaining what you seek for. You thought that you was you know, you thought you got the managerial job. You thought you came up. You know what I'm saying? You thought that you really received what you was looking for, but ultimately none of that stuff's going to attain to anything, because it's all vain. It's all vanity. It's emptiness. There's nothing here. Keep on going.
But the election,
but
has obtained it.
See, the election obtained it. Right?
And the rest were blinded.
Right, and everybody else gonna be blinded. And that's those of you, you know, who don't accept this doctrine, don't accept this truth, who not out here doing what we do, or at least you know, obtaining to do so, learning, you know, studying, watching other brothers, you know, coming into this thing, because there's gonna be a time where you don't know anything, and if you want to be righteous, you're gonna test those waters. You're gonna come in, you know, you go watch videos. You might not come directly to the highways, but you should ultimately be working, learning, you know, trying to figure something out, you know. But again, at the end of the day, that election is going to be obtained, and those you know, hope of the brothers of the hopeful elect, you know, hopefully us.
That's right.
Bring it out, bro.
This is John 3, verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light.
Right.
Neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
So you wicked, you know, the wicked people, they're not coming this way, because we the light. You know, we know what's going on, we see what's going on, and we're gonna reprove what's wrong. You know, people don't like being told that they're doing something wrong. They don't want to be reproved. You know, they want to keep on walking on in darkness. 2/3. That's the 2/3. Those who are written to be destroyed, you know, off this earth, you know, and ultimately the Israelites will be coming back as babies in the kingdom, you know, but we don't want that. We are trying to attain to higher status, you know, because we truly understand and we believe in this doctrine, and we know what's going on. So those of you on the other side, in the darkness, you evil ones, you wicked ones, you know, if you can, read that one more time. So like,
This is John 3 and verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light.
See, you hate the light.
Neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
Right. There's more on that.
21.
Yeah, keep on going.
But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest,
Right.
that they are wrought in the Most High.
About truth, like you said, about right.
Time.
The only one that's gonna get into this.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, so the righteous is going to come in. The righteous, they're going to come up. You know, if they see this on YouTube, they see this out here, they're going to come up, they go here, and they're going to go on to grow and build, and ultimately, you know, come into, you know, our standard and be like, you know, morally like us and other brothers, you know, around the world doing this. All the brothers around the world that's teaching, you know, this doctrine, you know. The 1/3, the hopeful elect. You know, you hear this thing and you know it's true, you're gonna come in because it's gonna bear witness with your spirit. You're gonna know that that's right. You hold it, so?
Fine.
This is Romans 10, verse 15. And how shall they preach, except they be sent?
Right.
1/3.
That's
Is
the
it-
1/3. It said, how should they preach except they be sent? So ultimately, you're not going to be preaching if you're not sent. And ultimately, if you are preaching and you're not sent, you're not going to be making sense. You're not going to be preaching this doctrine, right? Keep on going, brother.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace.
Right. And that's just going into like, doing this work. Us out here doing this work is beautiful in the eyes of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So ultimately, with that, it comes a reward, And the reward will be us being saved from the destruction that's due to happen here.
Bring that out, brother. Romans 8. Then we come right back to that.
All right, this is the rest of 15. And bring glad tidings of good things.
Right.
This is Romans 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Right. So, we might look like, some niggas out here just on the streets, just talking. You right? We not glorious right now. But, after all of this stuff that we see around us is thrown down and, everybody else put to death, we gonna be very glorious because we're gonna endure through all of this. We gonna see the light. We're gonna see, the kingdom coming from the sky. Right? So, if you coming in and you worried, like how you don't fit into the world, how you might look, this might not be for you, but it's just not our time yet. Ultimately, it's not our time, and we know that, but we will be glorified at the end. So don't worry about right now. We got a goal to get to, we in the gym. We in the gym. Game time coming. When game time comes, we get the lights, the cameras, the action, and we will be glorified. But right now, we in the gym and we working out. We getting it right. We getting new bodies. We got all of the promises that the Lord, said, within the scriptures that coming to us. It's unfathomable. We can go on for days talking about all this stuff, but we wouldn't even be able to talk to you about it in details. That's how glorious the kingdom is going to be for us. So we're going to keep enduring, and we're going to keep enduring in these this current state we in, so we can ultimately, rise at the end, and be who we always are meant to be. But for right now, we just thugging it out, and I wouldn't say thugging out. Don't take me wrong on that, but for right now, we practicing. We in the gym.
Yep.
We in the gym. We putting up shots. What you got, bro?
This is 1 Corinthians 4, verse 20. For the kingdom of the Most High is not in word, but in power.
Right. See, the kingdom of the Most High is not in words. So anything we say, we're going to say it according to the scriptures for one. But that power to come is going to be from the Most High in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. It's unfathomable. It's not. It's not in words. It won't be in words. We gotta wait to see that. Don't believe me. Just watch.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "For we have this treasure in we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High, and not of us."
Right. Read that again, Alex.
2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 7. "For we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High,
Right.
and not of us."
Yeah, like I said, we got the brother said, man. Going by the spirit. This Miami packer, everything vessels, man. So we appear regular right now, man.
Right.
We just like everybody else. But we got stuff where we don't, actually we appear like everybody else.
Exactly.
But really we don't, based off what's inside us. You see what I'm saying? And that's the treasure. That's the treasure of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shah. You know? And the Lord did that just to confound you people.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna go on to get, we're gonna go on to get those new bodies. So yeah, like the brother said, we look how we may look right now, that's because we got this treasure in earthen vessels. You know what I'm saying? We just regular right now.
Yeah, the treasure on the inside. You know, we literally that beat up treasure chest, and you open it up, it's rubies, gold, diamonds, but unfathomable treasures in, you know, the case of these scriptures right now.
And a vessel, you think about a vessel can break.
Exactly. A vessel just to,
especially an earthly one.
Exactly. It's just retaining whatever you have inside at the point. You know, the vessel ain't the most important part. Most importantly, it's always what's inside the vessel. Because that vessel may be empty. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You went on a treasure hunt and you found a chest, but it was empty. You know, but all of us full. We full of it. Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 110, verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power.
Right.
In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Right. So people gonna be willing in that day when they see the power. You know, they're gonna accept what we've been saying. Matter of fact, they probably gonna remember us sitting there talking about it in that day. But it shouldn't take to that day. You know, when it's being told to you, it's written. You know, all the prophecies, you know, that's been said to happen, they coming true. You know, and the brothers all around the world, they all, you know, you can go find them. And they've been saying the same thing, and all this stuff is coming to pass. So why wait till that day to, you know, come into this thing and accept it? But we understand, you know, the Lord ordained all of this to be this way down here. So those who don't get it, you just wasn't meant to get it. You know? But you will see it in that day, and you go believe. It ain't gonna be another chance. You know, it ain't gonna be another choice. You're going to believe in that day, period. Because we're gonna be glorified. Go ahead, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
That's right. We're gonna stand in great boldness amongst all these heathens, man. All these people, I mean, anybody who afflict us, you know, it might be of our own kind, but we go stand in boldness because we're going to be glorified. We go have those new bodies. You know, we go be immortal, spiritual powers, etc. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be unimaginable. You know. So again, going back to it, like we look this way right now. You know, we're able to be afflicted. You know what I'm saying? We all deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We deal with the worldly you know, everything that comes in this world that tries to afflict us. We endure through that, and ultimately we're going to be glorified. But keep on reading, brother.
It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him, and made no account of his labors.
Right. Because ultimately how this world treats us, we've been afflicted, but they act like the world act like it's never happened. They act like slavery never happened. They act like the Negroes didn't go through slavery. The Latinos didn't get their ass beat. The Native Americans didn't get their land taken away from them. The so-called, all of those things, you know, because those are our bywords. You know, that's not who we are. But the world acts like none of these atrocities happen. You know, the so-called white man, they take no accountability for their actions, right? So when they see us, they act like none of this stuff exists. But it's all real. In that day, they go take accountability for those actions.
Lord said, remember that.
Remember it, con.
Once I get done with
You got something?
Yeah, this brother got something.
Okay, slack.
This is Job chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, for the former age, select. Job 8:8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. It says, for we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow.
That's pretty much it.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like the brother just said, go back to when you was, and that's, like the brother said, these people don't take account of nothing that happened, man. But the Lord, He remember all that shit.
Right.
He's telling us to acquire and go remember it, go remind ourselves.
Right.
Here it is. You supposed to get spiritual power, and you don't know. You forgot who your enemies is. How the hell you gonna use them? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to go hunt, but you don't know who.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you need to go relearn about what who fishers go after. If you will. You got it.
Con. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him,
Right.
and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear."
That's why we come out here and cuss these people out, every weekend. And when they see us, some of them put their head down, walk away with their head down. Some of them act like they don't realize we out here. Some of them act like we not working, we not out here doing the righteous work. But ultimately, that's the whole point. We fired up. We know what's going on, and we not forgetting it.
And sometimes, if I can, sometimes they do. Like the dude just came past and waiting.
Right.
Because the Lord said, touch not His anointed, man. Do His prophets no harm, man. You see what I'm saying? Hurt not His servants. These people, He gonna cause the enemy to treat us well. The Lord just setting us up to be unfuckwittable, You got it.
This is Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 4.
No.
Oh, Salaki.
But yeah, ultimately they see us, they know what's going on. But it's many ways. There's many ways that I guess we do.
You got it, brother. He got something.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 10, verse 15 to 18. And how shall they preach, except they be sent?
Con.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, and bring glad tidings of good tidings.
Right.
But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For
They said obeyed or did?
obeyed.
Isaiah.
For Isaiah saith, Lord, who has believed our report? So then cometh by hearing, and hearing the word of the Most High.
Faith. So faith come by.
But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth.
Right. We all over the earth teaching. And we see our people every day. You know what I'm saying? But some people act like they ain't heard nothing. They don't want to take the time to listen. They look at us as if there's something wrong with us. Or as if they don't want to identify it as being the same as us, as if we haven't went through the same perils, right? We come out, we teach, and we tell these people, straight up. But some people, they act as if they don't have the ear to hear. And some people just ultimately don't have the ear to hear, but they know what's going on, and they're going to be dealt with.
Yeah, we everywhere. I can't remember. We everywhere, all over the earth, all over the internet. This block, we in that town. We travel. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
In their words, to the ends of the world.
It says to the ends of the world, so we everywhere.
That's what the internet.
You got this?
He got something. Yep. Matter of fact, go ahead. You got it.
This is Isaiah 30, verse 10. Which say to the seers,
Like now.
Exactly.
Like now.
Lord responding, man.
Hey, you an Israelite, bro. Lord gonna kill you if you don't wake up, bro. America about to be destroyed. You hear, bro?
Word on point.
Isaiah 30, verse 10.
Your woman look what you on.
Which say to the seers, seek not
See?
into the...
That's it. See not. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say it to us, but he walked right past it as if we wasn't here. So, saying to the seers, see not. They don't want us to see, because they want to go on in this life and keep on living as if, you know, this world here, you know, the so-called white man's world is obtaining, giving them anything, you know, but further affliction. You keep on reading though, brother.
See not, and to the prophets, prophesy not to us right things.
See, our people wicked. They don't want to hear right things. They want, you know, you to tell them to go ahead and, you know, go get that job, go to college, go to school, you know, be in the world. Ultimately, that's all our people want, because they want to fit into this. They've been brainwashed, indoctrinated into this society so much that they can't let it go. And you see it before your eyes that this thing is over with, you know? Yep. This whole thing is over with, you know? The gig is up. We all see it, this place is going down. But our people, they don't want to hear that. So they tell us, you know, prophesy not, you know? Don't tell us the truth. Don't tell us the words of Yahweh Shem outside. Because they're right, you know? It's light in those words. They don't want the light. They want to walk on in that darkness. Keep on reading out.
Speak to us smooth things.
See, they want to hear smooth things, right?
Prophesy deceits.
They want to hear deceits. They want to hear smooth things. So that, you know, I mean, that'll be us telling the brother walk fast, like, yeah, go ahead, keep on, you know, keep on, and whatever it is you're doing. You know, that's not righteous. That's not what it is. They want to hear smooth things. Oh, you all right? You know, everybody got a situation. You can insert whatever matter it is that somebody want to hear some BS. You know. But we're not here to do that. We're here to bring out the truth, you know, and spread this light, you know. And ultimately just grow in the spirit. Is there more on that?
Yeah, real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, basically, it's gonna be all right. The so-called white man, he gonna go away. Right. Without the Lord even coming back, he's just gonna go away on his own, man. Don't even worry about it. Fuck out of here, man. That's some smooth shit.
We got niggas out here still waiting for reparations.
Our shot gotta turn this bitch up and to come and destroy these niggas, man. Because until then, we're gonna be in hell, and it's gonna get worse.
That's right.
It's finna get way worse. Huh? And that's why Howard Shah said, pray not that your flight be in winter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit can kick off in the next couple of weeks. It's the worst time, and then it's the easiest time to get caught slipping. And that's why the spirit, she like the Statue of Liberty. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Lord, from destroy this place, man. That's spiritual.
That's real.
Real quick, brother, get 1 Corinthians 3 and I think 18. Get spiritual man, get his all things. 2 Corinthians. No, 2. Second chapter. Bring back the chapter.
No, in this.
Yeah, 2 and 15.
Alright. Yep. It's 1 Corinthians 2, verse 15. But he that is spiritual does all things.
Yeah, because the Lord he do spiritual things all the time right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And if we go back to the scriptures, you know it's spiritual. The scriptures is spirit. Go ahead.
Yet he himself is judged of no man.
Yeah, because man ain't dealing with the spirit. You see what I'm saying? It's a spirit in man.
Right.
You know? Jump up to I think like the 14 verse. Yeah, 13.
1 Corinthians 2, verse 13. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth,
Yep.
but which the Holy Spirit teacheth.
Yeah, so you look like the Statue of Liberty. Go ahead.
Comparing spiritual things with spiritual.
Yep. Because what's spiritual, that was spiritual.
Right.
You like the Statue of Liberty. Just do a lesson on how these Edomites ain't really liberal. Because all liberal goes into doing is being liberty. Which is why people, when they show you the immigrants coming in to America, they be on the boats. And the first thing they show you is the Statue of Liberty when they get here on the boats.
Right.
Because the liberty goes into being free,
Right.
and this place being open to everyone's opinion and social welfare for all and all this other crap. That's a goddamn lie, man. Straight up lie. These people really, they show you that. You go back and watch immigrants. You can put it in on YouTube. Immigrants coming in on boats. The first thing they always show you, they come in through New York and they show them the Statue of Liberty, and they be happy that they're here because they think they done made it. Just to come and be completely confounded, man.
Deceit, confusion.
Yep, they come in to deceive and confusion.
I say that's why these Edomites, you can see it in their eyes. They like they know what's going on, but they so bugged out and lost off of that deceit and confusion that they really believe. They believe in this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how walk around looking like the damn Statue of Liberty. But yeah,
This is Psalm chapter 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
So, boy, everything out of course, especially here. You know what I'm saying? This is the place pretty much of out of courseness. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called spiritual Babylon, or and also Sodom, you know, and all these other names, because all those places in history they got destroyed because of that liberal view. You know what I'm saying? That liberal thought that you could just live by your own means, that do as thou wilt. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is of the devil, man. That shit evil. That's Satan, man. That is not of the Lord. That is not scriptural. So. We walking on the darkness. You walking on the darkness ultimately because you choose to.
You can't. If I can, real quick, brother. You can't. That's a good point. You can't. I can't go buy a fan. I always use this analogy. You can't go, but a new way to use it. But you can't go buy a fan, and then you can pull out the instruction manual, and they tell you on the instruction manual, oh, you just build it how you want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit ain't gonna be together right. Left up to people.
That's a good example. Like. It's another saying, like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? But it's broke. It's completely broke. You gotta fix it. But in our case, there's only one way to fix it, and that's coming back into this truth. Cause everything around here broke. Nothing works for you, Jake. You know?
Motherfuckers think they can wear shoes on their ears or some shit.
Right.
You know, one way to wear shoes, bro.
Con.
That's what I always trying to tell you people, and you people know that, but you just know not. Rather act like you know not and just walk on in darkness.
Right, walk on in darkness. And you walking on the darkness, if it's dark, and you walking on in it, you go eventually bump into something that you didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be walking around with shoes on your ears and a backwards fan that don't work.
It's so spiritual too, because children don't like dark places, if I can. They don't like dark, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's by the spirit. They don't like being in dark rooms. They get scared. Because of why? They can't see what's going on.
Exactly.
So can you turn the light on? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people like darkness in the spirit. They like the opposite of children in the spirit. A child that can you imagine a little child,
right,
being like, no, I want everything in here completely dark, please. People are, that ain't normal.
Right.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, like, okay.
And that's, that brother said it's spiritual because they say we got to become like children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if I can too, real quick,
please,
because I just want to make something clear, because it's good to actually sleep in dark rooms.
Right.
You get better rest like that. You don't want to have your phone on, you don't want to have a nightlight on or nothing because it disturbs your sleep. You want to be in completely dark. Like, if you can, black your whole room out when you go to sleep. You see why? Because the Lord created things for a purpose. It's good to darkness.
Right.
Because in darkness you can see that you need light.
That's right.
It teaches you need light.
Yeah.
So the Lord made this place, He's gonna make this shit finna get real dark. And then you people gonna be forced to see, okay, we need the Lord. We need what these brothers are trying to tell us.
Right.
I need my son to tell me what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? I need my brother to tell me what's going on. My nephew to tell me what's going on. I need that. And then some of you niggas, like some of the elders got kids, and the elders, they got kids, and they grown, and their kids hate them. That shit crazy, bro. I'm talking about the elders. I ain't gonna say who, because I don't put nobody's business out, but you know.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Now, kind. And then also,
It's crazy, yeah. Hate the elders, man.
With our the leader of the free world, as they like to call him, the president. you know, the so-called United States, what do you say? It's gonna be a dark winter.
Man.
You know?
Oh man, that's heavy.
It's gonna be a dark winter. What do you think that means? Is that foreshadowing something? They tell you straight up, honestly. But if you don't got ears and if you're not dialed into, you know, the filter, you know, these scriptures, you're gonna go on and take that sentence as it was nothing. But it was told to you already. It's gonna be a dark winter, so you should be looking for that darkness, man.
Right.
And then, you know, you can go in more details about it, but you know, just going on with the whole darkness thing. It was said. It was con.
Get Isaiah 60 and 1. You got some? Give me read that back up. 82 and 5.
That verse
2 and 5.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Con.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
huh?
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth,
Right.
and the gross darkness the people.
See, that's prophecy. The darkness shall cover the earth. That's going to happen. That gross darkness, you know. And it said to those who's listening, if you listen, the first thing that was said is arise and shine, because it is going to be dark, you know. And we liken it to the lights. Well, we are the lights. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Lord's going to use us to shine in His darkness. You know, as we doing now. You know, we got a view. We looking out, and we seeing all these people walking around. They walking in the darkness. We the light over here. But arise and shine. Keep on going though. Read that from the top. Right?
1 and 2.
Wherever you started at. Arise and shine. 1.
Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord, Yahweh, is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord, Yahweh, shall rise upon thee, and His glory shall be seen upon thee.
See, His glory is going to be seen upon thee. You know, us who are up, who rose and shine. You know what I'm saying? Follow. Go ahead, brother.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So ultimately it says they meet with darkness in the daytime, and that's just saying like the darkness that's it's given to you, you know, on your everyday news. You know what I'm saying? It's here. Just want to read on there?
Yeah, when you want it.
No, come, keep on bringing it. Keep on bringing it.
Con, verse 6.
Yeah, from the top.
Job 5 and verse 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty.
Right.
So the,
I'm saying we the poor. You know what I'm saying? Keep on going though.
Con said, so the poor hath hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected.
Right. So we looking for correction, you know? And, you know, the poor going into us, right? And they speak, if you can read the top of that again. I just don't want to butcher it.
It says, happy is the man who...
No, like the very first thing you read. 14.
Okay, con. They meet with darkness.
See, they meet with darkness in the daytime. So it's presented to you, like I say, on your everyday newscast. Like you're being presented with this darkness in the daytime. That's how the wicked works. They do it right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? They do it all day, every day. It's not hidden. So you can receive that. But for us, ultimately, we the poor. We're not in control of that. So our you know, our job is ultimately to stay in this truth, man. Stay in this doctrine, understand what's going on, and you know, stay faithful. Because the Lord, you know, the Lord sees us down here, and He knows the condition we're in. So ultimately, it's for us. It's for us to stay steadfast and learn and build and grow.
And if I can too, brother. Yeah, man. That darkness, the Lord said, bless the man whom He corrected. And the poor is going to be corrected. Corrected from what? For you to be known, be told that you're actually in darkness. You're not in light, Jake. You're in darkness, right? And if you're in darkness and they just told you it's a sword, you don't know what they planning in that darkness.
Right.
And they doing it right in front of you.
Right.
So blessed is the man whom the Lord corrected. Because if you go on in that darkness,
Right.
you liable like what you say, walking in,
You gonna walk dead into that sword. You know what I'm
Anything.
saying? Eventually, you gonna run into something.
they working all type of shit right now.
Man.
He got some. Man, he got more.
Isaiah, it's Isaiah 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness.
Yeah. That's simple. You know?
That put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter.
Right. So those, that's pretty much you who was bugged out, incorrect, and you believe in all the lies that's obviously, that's obviously put in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. You know what I'm saying? It's woe to you who put evil for good and dark for lightness. You couldn't put it any more simply.
Yep.
Right.
So you blessed if you get correct, if I can,
Kind.
You got more for you.
That's beautiful. The brother said it's a blessing to be corrected. So it's not something you should be running from. Because the truth is bittersweet. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to stomach reality, but ultimately it's always for the bigger cause. But you
Highs and lows, if I can.
yeah, kind.
Like shit, the low right now. Really, the high is everything happening, but the low is it ain't happening fast enough. You gotta get the fuck out of here. So there, it's always done. A what? I don't know. Right here. To your right. Come here after that. Come here. It's after that. Go ahead. She's talking about the fucking caterpillar. What?
Don't ask us.
You can bring it out, bro.
And if you see it's about experience, she asked us.
Right.
You just asked us the wrong shit,
Exactly.
But look, the Lord set us up to know everything. Make it right. You know what I'm saying? Then come here. That's all spiritual, man. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
But if I can't, it's like the brother said, it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because they seen us out here and they stopped to talk to us. As we was here. There's people walking past us.
Balance. Like we here to be asked questions. You know what I'm saying? We like the gatekeepers. We like the gatekeepers. Go out, bro. See how people looking at us? They gonna be looking for us in that thing. Right? You just asked us the wrong question. You know what I'm saying? We're not supporting the guy's story.
Right. And like you said, like in that day, you gonna remember us standing over. You gonna remember asking us where the gap was at instead of where salvation at.
Yeah. Yep. They're gonna be willing in that day. Shit hit the fan.
Exactly.
You need to ask the right questions. Don't ask some dumbass questions. I like it, brother. You got it.
Job chapter 5, verse 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the poor that hope, so the poor has hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Al-Sadia. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He wounded and his hands make whole.
Read the last two scriptures. Select.
Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
Right.
For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He wounded and his hands make whole.
I say so. We know we was incorrect at one point. So we not despising the chastisement that we dealing with. We know why, you know? It's a lot easier to deal with something when you know why. Like, if you effed up or something and you went home and you had to deal with you know, your parents, whatever, and they told you, you know what I'm saying? And you got punished or something. Well, you knew it was coming. So it's a lot easier to deal with that, except you, instead of you coming home, you getting cussed out, you have no idea what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So we understand why we being chastised, and you know what I'm saying, that's reason ultimately, like, you know, why we endure, because we do understand that. And we understand that the Lord, you know, ultimately he's gonna have mercy on us. So right now we being chastised, but like I say, it's better to know and understand why, and then understand that, you know, it's a bigger recompense that's gonna come out of that for you, you know, in your favor.
This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh B'Shem Shah understand all things.
Right. So again, you know, when you wicked, you evil, you're not gonna understand why these things happen to you. So judgment happens and you confounded, you lost, you confused, and you gonna go right back into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, the righteous man, we understand what's going on. So when we judge, you know, we humble ourselves. You know, we might pray. You know, we might counsel with the brothers or whatever. But you know, this is an enduring thing. It's all about endurance. Endurance, you know, pretty much it's survival, man. It's survival. You gotta stay alive. We come out in a snowstorm, you know, to do the work, right? Because we understand, for one, that this is our chastisement. We afflicting ourselves because on purpose. We purposely doing so. We doing it gladly. We doing it pridefully also, you know? We take pride in this thing, man. Bring it up, bro.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 10. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake. So we are wise in Hamashiach's sake.
Right, we fools. We look like fools for the Lord. We out here in the snow, in the dang blizzard. But, you know, it's beautiful. You know, my spirit on fire right now. I'm not even cold. You know? But we might look like fools to the world, but we doing the most glorious job you could do on the earth, man. This is a real profession. You know, y'all going to go get money from the so-called white man, and we getting money from the Lord right now, man. And we stacking up our money, you know, where it should be, in the heavens, man. We not worried about the earth here, this, you know, all the carnality. We live here, we not fools, I mean idiots, where, you know, we don't take care of ourselves, but really, we looking for that higher power to come, you know what I'm saying? So that reward. So we build ourselves up in this way, you know what I'm saying? By sacrificing our bodies for that bigger purpose, that bigger goal. You know what I'm saying? We stacking up our treasure up with the Most High, man. So we fools for our Mashiach's sake, you know? And we glad about it, you know what I'm saying? Was there more on that, brother? Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 4 and 10. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong.
Right.
Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
Right. This is a very honorable thing that we doing, but we despise. You see how these people look at us like we crazy, man. Walk past, record, don't talk to us, whatever. But this is a very honorable thing, you know, that all of the brothers out here and all the brothers out there across the world are doing. So when you see, you know, brothers, you know,
Right
treat
now.
them with respect, man.
Brothers, if I can real quick.
Uh-huh.
The brothers, right now, in different states, out right now.
Right now.
Whether it's snowing or sunny,
Hey,
it don't fucking matter.
different continents, man. Look.
You got some.
Bring it up, bro.
Second Timothy 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant. Be instant in season, out of season.
Right.
Right.
Reprove.
No, it's always our season, man. It ain't cold, it ain't hot. You know what I'm saying? We doing the work. It ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? I could be sick, I could be cold. How you doing, sister? I could be cold, I could be sick, but you know I'm doing the work of the Lord. So I'm feeling it in my, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? So this is a job that we do in season, out of season. It's not cold, you know what I'm saying? It's not hot, you know what I'm saying? We doing the will of the Lord, man, which is, you know, so much more important than anybody here, you know?
Yep.
These vessels that were given to us by the Most High. This is how we supposed to be using them, you know what I'm saying? So again, in season, out of season, we here, you know?
Reprove, rebuke, and exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Right. So reprove, rebuke, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that's part of it. That's just part of the ministry, man. You know, you go be deal with being reproved and rebuked, but you know, a wise man, you know, we deal with that. We want that. So it's us constantly edifying. You know, us building ourselves, us building this this spiritual temple, you know what I'm saying? That's amongst us brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord, he coming for spirits, man. These bodies, they're gonna be changed, you know what I'm saying? So we're not worried about that, man.
House of David, man.
Come on.
We're gonna build the house if I can.
Please.
You know, the house of David, man.
Beautiful scripture, brother.
But like the brother just said, man, it's in season, out of season, and it's what with, you know, the doctrine. The doctrine of what? Of Yahweh Bashmi outside, the true doctrine. Not what Joel Osteen teaching, not what T.D. Jakes teaching, not what your pastor on 79 teaching, you know what I'm saying? What we teaching, man? We teaching the doctrine the true way, because the doctrine is the way of belief instituted by, you know, the church, the clergy, those in authority. Because really ain't nobody got authority over it. Ain't nobody supposed to have authority over the church. And we know that to be true even now. That's why, you know, your community mayors, when a nigga gets shot, they try to call the pastors together.
Right.
Because they know they got authority. People, okay, let's see what pastor them got to say. See? Because that goes back to who? The Israelites. The Israelites is, you know, those people that everybody's supposed to be listening to.
Right.
But it ain't just these pastors in these suits. You supposed to be listening to the prophets, man. You supposed to be listening to the priests. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be listening to ultimately the King of the earth, man. The Lord of Lords, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Which is their way. You're supposed to be listening to their way, how they do it. That's that doctrine. That's what we exhorting you with. You know, with all long suffering. This long suffering to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Like brother said, it ain't fucking cold, man. Exactly. You know, beautiful out, man. It ain't fucking cold. It's in season, it's in season, out of season. No matter if you really should be outside or not, right now. The script, that's the part of this doctrine. The doctrine that says in season, out of season, man. Like the elders been teaching for years. And you niggas, a lot of you people don't, a lot of these different churches that know they're Israelites don't go out, you know, in season, out of season, man. We out here every week, man. We doing the work every day. You know, we fighting for salvation every day. We don't come out here and then don't pray all week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't only fast on the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? You should be fasting more, man. You should be praying more. Especially in the times we getting, because it's the end of all things, man. That's ultimately what it comes down to, prophecy, man.
Right.
At the end of the day, we know what we doing right because of prophecy, man. What's keeping us out here is because of prophecy. We too damn close to be bullshitting and not increasing and not working. You know, you can't make yourself a part of the house of David. You know, but the house of David that going to be the house of David will have whole time been doing the work.
Right.
Been doing the doctrine. You see?
You said, I was gonna say, we don't need no fancy building to do so. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But ultimately we do, because every brother here, we part of a real building. You know? We really part of a building. So it's not manifest yet. You know what I'm saying? We all parts of a bigger building. So this is a fancy building. Y'all just don't see it. Well, those who don't see it, don't see it. So like,
because they ain't got the doctrine in your house, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got the doctrine. Brother got something for you.
Bring it up.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 9. For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High's husbandry.
Right.
Ye are the Most High's building.
God. See? Simple. We are that. So, you know, if you need a fancy building, you know, fancy looking building, you know, carnally fancy looking building, you know, this the wrong doctrine for you. It's the wrong place for you. You ain't gonna survive here. Because we are the building. You know what I'm saying? And we do the work because we're commanded to. It's all prophecy, man.
Let me get if I can too real quick. Pretty much, man. And that's it. How much more better to have the Lord dwelling in you than you having to be subjected to going to that building every Sunday. You got the Lord dealing with you. That's why you can't come up and confound us, man. You fake Christians try to come up. We're the real Christians, man. Y'all ain't the real Christians, man. You know? You don't do that word Christ there's in the Bible. It's just a English transliteration or translation from really both, but of the Greek word that it used to be, which is just Christos, man. You know? From Christ to Christos, Christos to Christ, man. Big teeth bitch laughing out, man. That's another thing a part of this doctrine. The Lord said, though you be rude in speech, Paul said, though you be rude in speech, not in knowledge, man. That's right. The Lord ain't dealing with you fake ass pastors that's really demons, but you try to hide behind the cloak of you not cursing. You know what I'm saying? You not having the beard, you being what's called clean cut. Nigga, you like a pedophile, man. Put some hair on your face, man. What is wrong with you? You trying to look like a woman? Woman ain't supposed to have no hair on her face. You taking the hair off your head and your face and putting a suit on and shaking everybody's heads like a damn white man. That's all our people is, bunch of white men. And not cursing, you know? But then sometimes they be real and curse. And then everybody be like, that's it. Like, I be damned. You know, it'd be the conspiracy. Yeah, he nigga be in church reading, fake about reading the scripture. Oh Lord, he just wants you to know it. You know, I be damned if anybody take my salvation or some shit he would say. Right. You know, and then everybody will salute that. Like, oh, that he going there. They could be at the end of the service, some awesome pastor. He cut up there. Master. That's all that shit is. Yeah, man. Esau in his body, man. That nigga a robot. So that's what I said about the spirit. How much better to have the Lord dwelling in you than us having to be subjected to go to a building where God only pull up at. That's bullshit, man. Straight up bullshit. They said the Lord omnipotent. He only at this building. You see what I'm saying? He can only be at this building. That's blasphemy, man. That's some bullshit, man. This ain't Israel, you know? And that's why he ain't rebuilt no physical temple no more. And we just went over that. He never said he wanted a temple. David was going to build that temple. You see what I'm saying? David had it in his mind to build that temple, man. And the Lord did go on to say, okay, well, y'all got a house. Where mine at? Y'all ain't doing nothing for me. You see what I'm saying? You ain't dedicating nothing for me. But ultimately, the Lord never had that in mind. He allowed that to be the case because he would have the temple that David wanted to go on and build that he would do through Solomon. He would have it done in such an illustrious way for when his two doctrines start coming out, and you start hearing how the Lord, he don't build the temples made with hands, but we're actually the building. The Israelites out there, you gonna call blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, it'll make sense when you see the ones that was teaching this and went on and go on to get saved. It'll make sense when you see their bodies go on to get changed and become so beautiful and laid out and decked out. Then you're gonna think back to the physical temple. Because he decked the physical temple out. It was overlaid in gold and the strongest trees, and it was smoked out the craziest smoke smelling, like the brother was saying the other night, this don't smell like regular wood. Because the Lord got stuff like that. We ain't know that. We know now. This is what Pastor don't know that either. Pastor don't know nothing. Nigga don't know shit, man. Imagine how that temple was smelling. Because what we do ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That mother was smoked out, man. That's why Jake loves smoke, man. Jake like hookah. They just like playing with smoke. Exactly. Because y'all the Israelites, man. Smoke machines. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Just in your room, because you know what I'm saying, the vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of it, man. That's our spirit. Niggas probably know. I know Jakes that don't even like smoking cannabis, but they like the smell. They just like smoke. They like that car to smell like it. But the Lord made cannabis. That's right. The niggas ain't supposed to be rolling up and buying it in this damn thing that can kill you and give you stomach cancer, called a damn Swisher Sweet. You know what I'm saying? You putting the damn plant in it, the herb in it, man. Bug the hell out. Jay just bugged out, man. What's it like here, brother? You got it.
Hold it over. You can bring that out real quick. Yeah, you can get that real quick. Oh, he got some real quick? Yeah, he still got more. Just hold on to that. Just hold on to that. Yeah, I'll let you.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 10. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. Ye are weak. It's like we are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour, we both hunger.
Right now.
And thirst. We are naked and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place.
Right.
And labor, working with our own hands. Being reviled, we bless. Being persecuted, we suffer. Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world.
See, and this giving a scope, you know, of our lives pretty much, you know. It's like a large, it's like showing you all of the, you know, pretty much the whole scope, lives go, how things really are. It says, you know, we, again, it's that balance. It's that balance. But it's ultimately just saying like, this is how our world looks, you know. But it's so much more. You keep on reading it, there's more.
It says, and we labor, working with our own hands. Being reviled, we bless.
See?
Being persecuted, we suffer. Being defamed, we entreat.
See?
We are made as the filth of the world, and are the scoring of all things unto this day.
Right, because, you know, Jake, we the ass into every joke, man. You know, our whole lives are pretty much laughing. You know what I'm saying?
It's if I can too. No matter if you're in the truth or not in the truth, your fucking life is a joke.
Con. Exactly. And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's beautiful because we're the only people on the earth that fit this to the T. You know, which shows us, it gives us strength, really.
If I can too. Niggas playing basketball, grown ass men forced to play in the bubble.
Right.
They was on Kyrie Irving ass because he stopped playing for 7 games. He just disappeared.
Right.
And they asked him why, and the news came out. I probably speak on it, I might not, but I say it now. News came out that he was mad that, because, you know, Jacob Blake, the niggas that shot him in the back 7 times.
Right.
They got acquitted. So that's why he stopped playing for 7 games. He's like, because he bought the family a house and all that.
He bought their family a house or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and it's crazy because it just show you how people turn up on you, because he gone 7 days, and I seen the article, you know, was cussing him out, like he need to just let it go, retire or whatever. Yep. But he was actually doing something. Yep. In at least some kind of way, you know, what he could do.
He was rising up.
You know, he was rising up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not giving the man any more than he like deserved, but you know, he was doing more than what these niggas in the league doing, you know, for what he say that he care about. You know what I'm saying? He went above the fact of just talking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not defending the man, I'm just saying, like, that's more righteous than most. But if you can finish.
And then too, no, that's right. And then too, just to end it off, pretty much, these niggas that's in these sports still, these little high school niggas and stuff, they playing basketball with the COVID mask on. Niggas hooping with the mask on, bro.
It's a joke, man. It's a complete joke.
That's dumb as hell.
This shit a joke, man. They playing in a stadium. They at the United Center. You know what I'm saying? They at the United Center playing in an empty building. An empty building with false clapping noises. Yep. It's a joke.
Finally did that shit. Yep.
I can't watch the job, man. I can't stomach it because it's clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not nothing to entertain no more. You know, like, you know, I said this. I think it was a conversation, but you know, when you younger, you want to go into the NBA, the NFL. Like, that's part of the dream. You want to go into the you want to go into the stadium and play amongst fans. Like these dudes not even playing amongst people no more. And it's just showing you we in a damn hamster wheel, man.
Yeah.
We got grown ass men going into a bubble in Florida to play basketball or to whatever sport they doing. It's a joke, man. We revile, it's a joke, man. We the ass in it, every joke. You can read the last verse that you had. Go back to that. Go back, unless you got something else to say, brother.
It says, 1 Corinthians 4:13, being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscouring of all unto this day. So of all things unto this day.
See? They paying us to go out and look like idiots, man, and to keep us distracted, you know? We the offscoring of everything. That was it on that? Come on.
First Peter chapter 5, verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elders.
Right.
Ye, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility.
Right.
Salat. Be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
Right. So, because there's order to this, you know? We got orders. It's government, you know? Us Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be the judges of the earth. You know, it might not be that just yet, but you know, it's order to this, and the Lord loves order, you know? So our people, like said earlier, like we might be reviled.
And really, Slack, if I can, really it is these niggas can't see it yet.
Con.
And you got niggas in the truth that the Lord got to get up out of here that still can't see it. The judgment and order is being set up now, you know, but it's going to ultimately come, the brother, right?
Right. Con. Keep on reading them out.
Fine. It says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him.
Right.
For he cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
And that's why we gotta stay in order, man, because this devil, he gonna keep working. He gonna keep working until, you know, that day the Lord come back. So us, you know, us doing all we can to stay in order, stay in line, get ourselves ready, you know, that's gonna be our stability, you know? That's what's gonna keep us upright, keep us going, keep us not you know, being framed by the world. You know, the Lord, like again, the Lord wants things in order. And it's ultimately because he knows what's going on down here, because he set it up. And if you out of order, the devil, he gonna come and he gonna F with you, man. He's gonna come and he's gonna F with you. He's gonna put things in your way to keep you from going straight. You know what I'm saying? Keep you on the straight gate. You know, he's gonna snatch you. You know what I'm saying?
Getting that salvation.
Right. He gonna do all he can to keep you from getting that salvation. And trust, you know what I'm saying? Come.
It says, 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, who resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
Yeah, man, he looking to see, he gonna catch these niggas. You know, they resist steadfast to faith. Like I said, we clearly see the end, man. You got 5-on-5 and COVID masks for high school games. The end is here, man. It done went beyond you going into a place and walking around outside, man. But only the elect go get it, man. You gotta let go of your emotions. Only understand. Only the elect don't get it. Ain't nobody else getting the truth, bro. If you ain't got that all white on, you ain't getting in the club, bro. You ain't getting in the party, bro. Do you know who at the gate? You know what I'm saying? Do you know who is the gate?
Right.
The gate is the house shop, man.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? And the bounce is the angels.
I was about to say, you know what gates you gotta go in that you need to go through.
You bring that out. There's only one way. There's only one way. There's only one way you getting in this club. Lord ain't dealing with.
This is the charging plug down because it's cold.
I just clicked it. Okay.
The Lord ain't dealing with no damn COVID mask, man. These niggas, this nigga, what's that nigga name? Fossey.
Oh yeah.
That man said some dope. You gotta wear 2 masks. They trying to put out that you finna wear 2 masks now.
They're trying to kill us.
Cause that weaken your immune system, man.
Say what kind of sense that makes? Like, you know, when we breathe out, that's carbon. You know what I'm saying? We breathe out for a reason. If you breathing that in all day, you know, you can just see it where that's not helping nobody. And you gonna put another layer on top of that for less. You killing yourself. They setting you up, man. Setting you up for failure, for death, man. Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say it's like we put the weight.
You got to stay in order. Stay in order, bro. Go ahead. You got it. You got it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's like when you put the blanket over you, and you basically like don't let no air come in. When you breathe inside the blanket, it's like the air get heavy, so it starts to be harder to breathe. That's all.
Hyperventilating, right? Them niggas know what they doing, man.
They know exactly what they doing, man.
They breaking you niggas down, man. See? She in the car with the mask.
If you driving down the street with your windows up with a mask on, you should question yourself, man.
In your car.
In your car. That shit's, man.
Yeah, real movies, man.
You gotta be able to see through these things clearly, cause it don't take too much to realize and understand that, man. That look you like a clown, man.
Well, if I can, I might squeak it down, might as well squeeze their nose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn clown.
Right.
Honk honk. You know what I'm saying? Rudolph.
Somebody holding these things.
You reach that now one time. Nope, let's not go back to that door. Huh?
This is Job chapter 5 and verse 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night.
Yeah, they meet with darkness in the noonday, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, darkness in the daytime, man. You know, like the brother already broke down, man. Go ahead.
Con. But he saved the poor from the sword.
Yeah, and that's what they meeting on. How to bring that sword, man. They tell you in Revelation 12 and 12, that, you know, the devil's coming down having great wrath. They're coming up with all these different type of plans, man. Go ahead.
Con. It says, but he saved the poor from the sword.
But he saved the poor from the sword. Because he put us in position to get the hell away from these goddamn people, man. You see what I'm saying? Because he had pretty much you meeting with darkness and noonday, like the brother said, in daytime, as you pretty much coming with some slick shit on the news. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming straight. So you speaking in code, you speaking, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really saying, like, you go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say this example, your dark winter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was said on, you know, on broad daylight, you know, in the news.
But briefly like that.
Briefly, dark winter. You know what I'm saying? And it was said multiple times, so we know it's something. Go ahead, brother.
No, you got it. You got it.
No, that's what I was saying. I was trying to give an example.
Yeah, no, the dark winter. Like your brother said, man. You don't know, Jake don't know what that really means. We really don't even know what the hell that means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We just know it's something.
Yeah, we know that's pertaining to the scriptures.
Right. But what do you really,
You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they come with, it gotta fit to what we know the scriptures to say they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But we don't always know. We don't know exactly what they gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we know the chip gotta be mandated, but we don't know exactly how they gonna do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be through the military kicking your gun, the door down, like, yo, you gotta take the chip. That's it. It could be through a damn, what's the thing called when it comes to your phone? Amber Alert.
Right.
You gotta take it. It could be your job making you get it, through the government telling them they gotta make everybody get it. You can't pay your employees no more, your employees no more unless they get the chip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All some shit like that, man. Yeah, man. You can't, that shit is a rap, man. You got it, brother.
Job 5 and 15. But he saved the poor from the sword.
Yeah, he saved the poor from the sword. Lord, enlighten us. Real quick, let me get Psalm 64. Psalm 64 and jump to 8.
Psalm 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
You're trying to be sneaky and keep stuff in the dark, but you're doing it in broad daylight. Public TV. Don't you know people got TiVo? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You record that, run that back, analyze it, break it down. Go ahead.
All that see them,
All that see them, come on.
shall flee away.
And who gonna see? The niggas that don't wanna see.
Right.
The niggas that ain't closed, the people that ain't closing their eyes. The 1/3. We the ones who gonna see. Because the 2/3 closing their eyes, man. Already in darkness.
Right.
They close their eyes in the dark room.
It's that double darkness.
Putting their hands over on top of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me Isaiah 32 and 5 real quick. Land me back on that real quick. All that see them shall flee away. Yeah, so the Lord, that's how he keep us from that sword, man.
Got you.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5.
Start at 3. Yep.
Come on. Isaiah 32, verse 3. In the eyes of them that see shall not be dim.
See that? So only people that can see is us. Because our eyes ain't closed. In the eyes of them, meaning those that see, the ones that's you know, who that's
Right.
talking about in what the brothers just brought out, man. All that see them. And it say, and what?
It says, in the eyes of them that see
In the eyes of them that see, come on,
shall not be dim.
shall not be dim. We got like X-ray vision. Come on. We can see what these niggas doing for 3 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
And these devils, that's why they hate us, man. We telling them what they're gonna do 3 years from now. The end probably 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? The end probably at the end of this year. Either way, we telling you what you're gonna do, ultimately. We ain't telling you what you're gonna do tomorrow. We telling you what you're gonna ultimately do. And you're gonna do it. And then they know it because they check it, man. They see what we doing, they see what we saying, and they know what they doing, and they be like,
Right.
how do they know?
Exactly.
They ain't gonna come tell us, they just gonna take down a page. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what they gonna do.
Take down the page, take down the video, try to stop it. You know?
You ain't gonna get a notification in your email talking about some, yeah, you exposed our plan, so you took your page down. You just gonna wake up your page down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know? Go ahead, brother. So the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, man. You see? That's it. Go ahead. You got it, brother.
It says, Job chapter 5 and verse 15, it says, "So he saved the poor from the sword, from the mouth,
And that's how he saved the poor from the sword, man. Because really we the poor, but we the rich.
Right.
That's why I said that in Revelation, in 2 and 9.
Already.
I know that they poverty, I'm being poor. And that tribulation, but thou art rich. What is rich? That goes to that treasure we went into earlier. You know what I'm saying? But people can't see it because we look like them in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
I got that Revelation real quick.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, it says, I know thy works and tribulation.
Yeah, see? Because we actually working, man.
Con.
And we doing the work in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers that got their own gigs, Bro, as long as you getting your daily bread, you know how to eat, you ain't doing nothing illegal, you working, man. You straight. You getting your bread, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
And poverty.
Cause that's Jake's problem. You think you gotta go slurp the white man or something to get a check, to get some money.
Exactly.
We Jake, man. That ain't how they work. Come on.
But thou art rich.
You see? But we rich. You see? So that poverty showing that that's that same poor the Lord is talking about. You see that? But nonetheless, the point being, he saved the poor from the sword because he gave us, you know, that eye salve, man. He gave us that eye. He gave us his word, which is the lamp. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Psalms 119, 105. You know? Because that's why he said, the eyes of them that see shall not be dim. Why? Because we got the Lord as our light, man. What's brighter than that? It said the eyes of the Lord are brighter than, or what's it say, 10 times brighter than the sun. Say that in the Apocrypha, man. Go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Psalms 119 and 105.
You're an Israelite. Go ahead.
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet,
Y'all the Israelites.
and a light unto my path.
See that? So-called blacks. I know damn heathens. Go ahead. You see that? So yeah, man. So that's why the eyes of them that see, that got this word, that don't want to walk on in darkness, and act like it ain't dark, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That want to be corrected, that do come to the light. See that? They not only gonna see, but they gonna see a lot, man. Especially in the end. You know?
Exactly. It's all gonna be revealed.
Let's go in at the back.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Job chapter 5 and verse 15, it says, but he saved the poor from the sword, from the mouth, and from the hand of the mighty.
Yeah, from their mouth, man. And their mouth is the sword. Every time the damn devil speaks, he putting somebody to death. You know what I'm saying? There it goes. And then as soon as that nigga said Maxine, thousands of people died, right? As soon as he said it. Because they finna go get it. That nigga kill niggas when he speak. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Every time he speak, man. There go Jake. Another nigga dead. Go ahead. Spiritually. Dead physically. Go ahead.
So the poor hath hope,
So the poor got hope, man. Go ahead.
and iniquity stoppeth her mouth.
Yep, and the iniquity stopping her mouth, boy.
Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected.
And the iniquity stopping her mouth going into the daughter of Babylon, man. Because this is the place that made all of her nations drink of the wrath of her fornication. See that? And her iniquity. That's why I said in Revelation, the 18th chapter, that her iniquity is accomplished. Her sin reaches up to heaven. And this place tell everybody else to do what she got going on.
Likewise.
It's like a, you know, it's like a fucking chick.
Right.
That got a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Living her wicked ass lifestyle with him. She wanna use him and he's subjected to her because he, you know.
He wanna fit in. You know what I'm saying? He wanna be part of it.
Nigga damn simp, man. But he don't wanna see. And you try to tell him he don't wanna hear that. He's like, but man, bro, she's sucking me though, bro. Go ahead, man. For real though.
That's real. That's too real, man.
Yeah, bro.
Put the hand up like that. Yeah, man, bro.
These ass niggas, man.
Job 5 and 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
Right? And then that's chastising of the Lord, man. The Lord will keep a woman from you. Get to build your spirit up, man. Because everybody in the truth ain't got a woman. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing, man. Based off what we so close, you gonna have more women than you even want. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad this shit finna be. You know, as I said, the show that we be talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Come.
Them brothers would be having to deny women most ones would tell them to keep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know simp niggas that watch the videos be in the comments like, man, bro,
You should've.
yeah, man, bro, why you
You legend?
Yeah, you ain't really, come on, bro.
Bro, they be pulling off on them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell in the bag.
But that's what happened when you got what everybody need
Right.
or want after.
Right.
You ain't gonna want no damn, none of that crap.
And that come with that experience.
The shit kick off. Yep.
They experience it enough.
Yep,
You know,
that's
they understand, like, it's a dime. They say these ones come a dime a dozen, and that's very true.
Yep.
We ain't seen the world. I ain't been to, where Rihanna from, the Barbados. You know what I'm saying? You know, other of her down there. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to zone in on one person. I'm just saying there's so many things in this world we ain't seen. You probably don't even know what you truly want.
Rio, the place Rio.
Oh, right, Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
crazy, man.
Man.
The Northern Kingdom is like something else, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's real.
I was just telling that to the Warriors the other day.
They something else, man. Not you niggas, Northern Kingdom in America. You little Latino.
Right.
Not
y'all. The ones put up in the third words.
Yeah, those. That ain't in America. You got it, brother. This America, North America. Go ahead.
Con. It's Job chapter 5 and verse 18. It says, "For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth and his hands make whole.
Yep.
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, even 7, there shall no evil touch thee."
You got it, bro.
Con. So that I was gonna say that 7 just going to completion. So that's when everything's here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be clear.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. You keep going, brother. And that trouble, we know that's Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? And we already living through it. So it's pretty much we pretty much can say we damn near like 5 or 6 right now. I'm gonna say 6, because when that 7 come, that's what we waiting for. That completion. Once it's complete, everything that's supposed to kick off is going to go ahead and kick off.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be here.
That's it.
So we in trouble already. We already know what trouble feel like. You know what I'm saying? We just waiting for that completion. For the so-called white man to go ahead and do what they need to do. Esau, go ahead. Do what you need to do. Implement this mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Everything rolls out, and it's time.
Come on, man.
It's time, man.
You need to come on. Get this shit crack. You just come on, bro.
Exactly.
We already know what the end of the
We know
movie is,
this.
man.
We know. Just bring it. You know what I'm saying? Drop it. Go ahead.
But the scriptures do. And how it is, we just got that much. Lord willing, He keep us and give us more. We just got that much faith. Like, nah, Lord, we know your day finna be dreadful, but we know how your salvation gonna be crazy too. So we, like I ain't saying you ain't really finna do work out here, but the devil needs to come on, bring it.
Right.
Because the sooner he bring it, the quicker it's over with. And we got it. Paradise.
And let him back off the brother. We know that day gonna be dreadful. You know what I'm saying? We understand it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like men's hearts telling them.
Men gonna be like women. You know what I'm saying?
Men's. So, mighty men. You got men, then you got mighty men. Oh my goodness. He said bodies like dung in the street. Just somebody walk their dog, clean up after their dog or something.
Right.
That's how niggas,
There's gonna be bodies looking like that.
It's on the side of the street somewhere. Like, what the fuck ain't nobody? That's the type of shit today. That's how his body's gonna be out here. It's cast off to the side. You know?
You have some of the brothers flying over and shit. They got spiritual powers.
You're gonna be able to survey this out like that.
This one brother teaching me a lesson about him having spiritual powers, and he was just taking out like thousands of troops single-handedly. It's like a group of brothers, in the dream, they all have spiritual powers. They was just taking out thousands of troops.
Yeah, man. You got it, bro. You got it.
It says, Job 5 and verse 20, it says, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh."
So ultimately, we just talked about, we know there's destruction coming, and we know it's coming heavily and dreadfully, but we hopeful. you know, we hopeful that we're going to be saved out of it, you know. And you know, that's ultimately all we can do is stay in the faith, you know, and stay hopeful, you know, and apply, you know, the knowledge that we have, you know, be wise out here. Because ultimately we just trying to endure to the very end, you know. And we stand fast in this thing because we understand that this destruction is to come, you know, but we know the Lord, you know, he's going to save who he wants, you know. Right, keep on going. Keep on reading. All right.
Con. Job 5:22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Yeah, we go laugh because we understand what's going on. We know what it is. The devil can't plague our minds. We're not vessels of the devil. We're vessels of the Most High. We got the light, so we're discerning. We're seeing through these things. You know, it's gonna be bad in those days. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to laugh at these things because ultimately we understand what's going on. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying?
And if I can too, real quick, that's another reason why we wanted to come, because the Lord just told us we're gonna be able to laugh in that day. So really, how bad it's actually gonna be, it's still gonna be bad, but it ain't gonna be nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like you watching your favorite horror movie,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I love Candyman, man. You know, I love Jason. You know, if a brother like horror movies and shit.
Right.
You know,
Like watching Freddy Krueger, you know, it's damn near comical, you know. But you know, that's to you know, into the horror movies. There's more on that, bro. You keep on.
Fine. It says, "For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee."
and let me say this too real quick about the shot. Just to clarify, you know, we not no wicked ass niggas that want to see, you know what I'm saying? But we do want to see the Lord's justice, man.
Right.
And we do want to see the Lord work, man.
That's right.
We want to see our power get out, man.
Right.
So it ain't some wicked shit, you know, it's just, we waiting to see these niggas get destroyed, man.
Right. The Lord said He gonna do it, you know. So somebody gotta be looking forward to seeing it, you know. And that's why He said we go laugh. We gonna be laughing because ultimately we always been, you know, on the right page. We've been on the page with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So when it happened,
If I can too, real quick. It's like when the movie Brightburn came out, didn't nobody go see that movie. It was like hand count of people who was in theaters.
oh, the theater was empty.
And that was like a week after it came out.
It was fresh.
That shit was empty as hell, man. A lot of people, the reviews of that movie, a lot of people didn't like that movie.
Yeah. I mean, I seen it, and I thought it was odd. You know, cause nobody could stop the little dude. Nobody was stopping him, so he was just trying to fuck the whole world up. And that's gonna be that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
that.
didn't really understand it.
And that's what He did in the sight. He laughed. You know what I'm saying?
He crushed little shorty hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, keep people pervert or whatever he said. He's like, they was lying and shit. He just stopped liking like the little fuck shit they was doing. That was the whole point.
Right.
They was wicked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They weren't right. And that's why he started doing that. And that represent us, man. Like little wrong stuff people do. Some little bogus shit that chick said to you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Stephanie's gonna get her head kicked off in that day, man. Straight up. That's how the Lord, and it's gonna be free fall out here. It's gonna be like a video game. It's gonna have to be, because
Right.
if the Lord ain't if He's not saving you, and you're an Israelite, either Esau putting you to death, or the men of the Lord putting your ass to death.
Right.
It's one or the other. Because all of the 2/3 have to die. You know what I'm saying? And then that's not even to speak on what's gonna happen to you heathens that don't make it to slavery successfully. You going into slavery, it just might not be right away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
So that's all.
You still getting that penny at the end of the day, though.
We got work to do. Ain't no 2/3 getting in the kingdom. Ain't nobody that the Lord don't want going directly into the kingdom. Only niggas is going directly into the kingdom is the 1/3. Only people that's going directly into the kingdom is the 1/3 and the niggas being the elites. They're gonna be the first fruits of slavery in the kingdom. Cause why? They're gonna be those ones in the buckets. The rest of you low-level Edomites, they setting y'all up to die. The nukes gonna. Who do you think the nukes ain't just gonna destroy an empty America? Lord gonna leave a lot of y'all for the nukes. Who we don't destroy the nukes gonna get? who Esau don't destroy before the nukes hit and before we get to you, yeah, Esau gonna get you. You see? And if you're left, the nuke's gonna get your ass, man.
Leviathan, the water.
Yeah, and then that's the thing too, because really Leviathan talking about Esau. But it's a chance the Lord could have fucking Godzilla in the water, man. We ain't gonna know until it happen, man. You know? Leviathan is going into Esau ass, you know? According to the scriptures. But the Lord do got creatures he said nobody ever seen. That's 100% in the scriptures. 100%. And it makes sense to have a big ass body of water, because he did say there's gonna be something in the bottom of that ocean that's gonna bite the Navy.
Exactly.
So, you know, his name ain't gotta be Leviathan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he got some shit in that ocean.
And I say I believe that's accurate because the Lord compared it to something that's obviously real in some kind of way.
Yep, that's it. It could be. We gonna see. To see Godzilla, but it ain't gonna be nothing to us because we gonna have the spiritual power.
Right. We'll be in the spirit, so it's
Yep.
gonna be nothing.
Right. He gonna be like a dog. You fuck around, pet him.
You know what I'm saying? They say we gonna be, you just read it, say we gonna be a lion, not alliance, but
Oh, that is. Yep, that's it. Go ahead.
It's Job 5:22. It says, "At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field."
in league. That's it. That's what I was looking for. We're gonna be in league with these things. So us being in league, that means we're in the same team pretty much. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on the same level. They gonna know who we are, we gonna know who they are.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's another scripture I know it say we gonna be in league with like lions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the lions will come to us, and we, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna bother us.
That's gonna be the kingdom.
Con.
But it's gonna be a prelude before we get to the kingdom. When the lion is eating everybody and shit, they gonna walk up to the elect and probably like rub their head,
You know, go eat the next man up.
You throw him a leg or some shit.
Right.
You know?
Right, give him a little treat or something.
That's how it's gonna be. We're gonna be so godly, it's gonna be unimaginable, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna touch on the
Go ahead,
scripture
bro.
say that it's gonna be a great, and terrible day.
Right.
So you can look at it as great for the elect, terrible for the 2/3.
Man, that's it, 2/3 and all the heathens. And everybody else who gotta go.
And the reward is two-sided. It's a good side to the rewards he's giving out, and it's a bad side to the rewards he's giving out, to the rewards he's giving out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's beautiful.
And that's true. It's always good rewards and bad rewards. You know, if I'm running a race, you know, I want that gold medal. I don't want that silver.
If I can too real quick, you got the presents and then you got coal.
Right, exactly. Was getting lumps of coal.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That whole, you know that's bullshit,
exactly.
but, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's perfect though, because y'all understand it. You know, you wiki ones, you know? Y'all getting lumps of coals.
Yeah, it was gift wrap. It was in a box. It had a bow on it, but you open it, you see your little brother, he got a dinosaur, you open your shit, you had coal. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. That's that great and terrible, that balance.
God, I say, what is coal used for?
Yep. Really, you got you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look, like, you see this, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see? It's gonna look familiar. Just remember this. Like, but I don't know how to barbecue.
Alright. It's gonna work real with
I'll
you.
show you. Yeah.
There's more on that, brother?
Yeah, come on. It says, Job 5:23, "For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin. Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thine offspring as the grass of the earth. Thou shalt come to thy grave in full age."
Yeah, that's going into the bringing the 2/3 back.
Con.
You gonna know your seed gonna be
They're
great.
gonna be great because they coming back in the kingdom, you know?
You gonna have a lot of kids, and all the women coming to you.
Right.
You gonna be like, oh, this it. You gonna be like, this the prophecy. I'm gonna have a lot of kids.
Exactly.
That's why we gonna have many nations.
Right.
That's the one's gonna have their own planet. That's interesting.
Yeah. I gotta go pick my kids up. My kids live on another planet.
It's actually gonna feel good to have kids. You know what I'm saying?
That shit ain't gonna be nothing.
Because it's crazy. Because I think this world though is almost a curse to have kids. You know what I'm saying? Bringing them into this. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing them to this. Though you gotta bring them up in this. You gonna be having kids. You gonna be feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole different feeling, man.
If I can too, it's crazy time. I was gonna say, it ain't gonna be nothing. Like you said, Jake, I gotta go pick my shorties up, my kids.
Exactly.
You gonna have kids, cause it ain't like your mansion's gonna be empty on other planets. You gonna have your wives there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got, you know how the niggas got vacation homes in different states. You can go pick up, you gonna see your kids. That's gonna be easy to do. Like your kids might stay in the next state. You know how you got that. You gotta go visit your dad because you live across the. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be, man.
Across the system, the system.
And we our method of transportation gonna be so next level. It ain't gonna be nothing to get from point A to point B from another planet. One, you can fly there. Two, you got chariots. Like we gonna have chariots, our own personal chariots. Facts. We gonna have our own personal chariots, man. It's like that movie, brothers ain't seen it, Upgrade. Movie Upgrade, the car is going to the fucking Elon Musk.
I was telling you about that the other day.
Nah, that's what I told you. I was like, you talking about Upgrade? Yeah. The movie Upgrade is going into Elon Musk pretty much. And in the movie, the nigga got a car that drives itself. And I was like, yo, this is low-key some fly shit. This dope, you know what I'm saying? The car like drive itself, him and this girl in the back chilling, the car driving where they want to go. I'm like, this is chariot. Esau think that's you know the chariot's gonna be like that. Cause you ain't gonna have an angel. You probably just program the chariot, be like, yo, where y'all wanna go? We gonna be talking Hebrew. Where y'all wanna go? Y'all wanna go get some little fruit from the galaxy Nabala or something. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. We're gonna put it in. You ain't gotta touch it. You alright, right? We just alright. Come on. We there and shit. Y'all wanna cruise? Y'all wanna speed? You know what I'm saying? Right. Ain't gonna be no tickets out of space.
I say, we can go instantly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We can go instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like Goku.
It's the transmission.
We just there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's gonna be unfathomable the things we're gonna be able to accomplish and do, and the things we gonna see.
These people gonna bug out, man. That's how quick we see the chariots in the sky. They fly past us quick. Exactly. Or sometimes they just coast through the sky.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be it, man. You know?
And that already got Esau confounded. They like, you know how they stop, go up, go down. You know what I'm saying? They try to catch the chariots, and it's just no way because the technology is bullshit.
Like, y'all shit fast, but it ain't even really, when you see the chariots, ain't no such thing as fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've never even seen fast. Exactly. Fast don't even exist in this realm, basically.
It would probably be, our bodies possibly will be able to fly as fast as the planes and the jets and everything. Possibly.
Yeah. Yep, because they go, I think, 600 miles per hour a plane go? Yep.
You gotta think. It's crazy because like our perspective, a plane could be going 600 miles per hour and it's looking slow. You know what I'm saying?
Coasting. I'm up on flying. We're gonna die. Yeah.
They say it ain't give me no notification or nothing. They say the screen went dark, it goes in like seconds. I'm gonna just how about that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, go ahead and get the brother warmed up. Pretty much, yeah, that's how it's gonna be, man. You know, so these Jakes thinking we fools right now. Yeah, we fools for your house shot's sake, man. You not know your house shot gonna come and do. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to meet the Lord, man. You really don't want to meet the Lord, because you never even met, you never dealt with the Lord, man. The Lord, we talking about the Lord, man. We ain't talking about Dr. King, we ain't talking about Malcolm X. We not talking about the president.
Right, Huey.
Yeah, man.
We ain't talking about none of that, man.
We ain't talking about an NBA player, the scariest NFL player to ever live. We talking about your house shot, man. That's what we talking about. You don't really want to meet the Lord if you ain't right, man. The Lord is an austere man, you know? Real quick, give me 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. So that's why we doing this, man. We hoping to be accepted of Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai walked up to a tree. That's how that tree right there ain't got nothing on it. He wheeled that rug away, man. He's like, ain't no purpose in me being here. You get rid of me. You know? Lord, that's the Lord walking up to somebody doing that to them. That wasn't no tree. That was symbolism. He gonna just come down and walk up to a gate. And like, and everybody around is gonna be like, that's why Ezra was so scared when he seen Yahweh Shai. Because he didn't know that he seen Yahweh Shai. That's why he asked, he's like, who is this man?
Right.
He's like, he seen him blast, he seen him blast them without even laboring. All of them, you know, because the Air Force and all of them gonna be up in the sky to try to subdue Yahweh Shai when they come.
He didn't move his arms, his legs, and then he opened his mouth.
They already done set up they trying to set up the booby trap. They trying to booby trap the moon.
That moon base here.
Yeah, they got the nest set up there. That nest going to weapons. They got weapons out of space that's gonna try to shoot your house out. Pretty much to try to detect when they come in so they can ambush them and shit. Man, y'all out of y'all goddamn mind.
That's proud.
Yeah, that shit fucking crazy.
He's dumb as hell, man.
You look up that fucking word nest, that's what it means, man. It's a goddamn it's a set stage, a pretty much body of weapons, man. What the fuck? He said, those I'll set thy nest in the heavens. Meaning you trying to set my son and the angels up, my sons up. Because you know the angels is sons too. The sons of God. Say that in Job the 5th chapter. You know what I'm saying? That's what they trying to fucking do. You think you can fight the creator, man? That's what these damn devils really think. But they do, because they show you that in the movies. How they want to conquer God.
Exactly. They really.
If I can, you know the same dream I was talking about. Also, also in the dream, the Ak was saying that that single-handedly, while he was beating up like thousands of troops, they would not stop. No matter what, they would not stop. Like they seemed like they could get beat up, but they seemed they had no chance. Like they still would not stop.
Like Neo on the Matrix.
Yeah, he said
all
that too.
You know what I'm saying? They all coming in and they never stop.
They would not stop. And he was surprised, like, why they not stopping? Like, they see what I'm doing to them. Fucking proud.
Because thinking how many heathen nations out there, they got the weapons and they send in everything they got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's all they do is constantly rebuild weapons, better this weapon, modify this one. You know what I'm saying? And they say they go shoot all their bows. So even they old shit they go bring up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's saying they gotta use all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Spare none.
Spare none, exactly.
Spare none arrows. You got that 2 Corinthians?
On that. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. It says, for we must all appear before judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone.
Sorry, where you at?
10.
What's that? Wherefore? Okay, 9.
Yeah.
Go ahead, start there.
2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 9.
Yeah.
Wherefore we labor.
Matter of fact, start at 8.
God. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 8. We are confident.
You ain't gotta start back there.
We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord.
Yeah, we'd rather get the hell out of here and be, you know what I'm saying? You know how beautiful the spirit world is, but really, you'd rather be here. Because you want to do the work so you can get saved, man. You want to be in the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't go to casting call to get cut.
Right, to not get the role.
Yeah, you trying to get the role. I'm trying to be in this movie.
Exactly.
Shit. Go ahead.
Come on.
You got it.
It says, wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him.
Yeah, so whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him, man. You just put it back where it was, Doc. So take your phone down. You gonna leave it up there.
It says, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach."
Hold on, one more time. Where you was at?
9.
Start back at
8.
Yeah, 1-4. Yeah, whether yeah.
At what 4?
Yeah, just take it from the top again. 8.
Con.
It's a lot.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 8. It says, "We are confident, I say, and willing, rather to be absent from the body."
Yeah, we're confident, man. Because we know what Yahweh shining them about, man. Once you learn the Lord, now you got a chance. You gotta learn him first. You go, okay, I know he like this, so let me move. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know they about this, so you know, ain't like Yahweh shining no murderers. You know what I'm saying? They not finna come murder nobody. They finna come kill. What's the difference?
Con.
These are murderers, man. They gonna kill you fucking people, man. You do not want to be killed by the Lord, man. It's like we ain't going out our way to go to the rainforest and murder bugs. When we kill bugs if they in the house. You gotta get them out of here, bro. That's not murder. That's I have to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I happen to step on you, you die. You know? I'm not trying to murder you, though. It's a difference. Murder is when you take somebody's life. Murder is what these damn Edomites do, man.
Exactly.
What Jake do in the hood. You know? You commit murder, man. We gonna kill you fucking people. The Lord gonna kill you, go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 8, it says, "We are confident, I say, and willing, rather,
Yeah, we willing, come on.
to be absent from the body
Yeah.
and to be present with the Lord."
Yeah, because, look, as soon as we see everything, because really your confidence should be built up at that point. Even if you go on to be a martyr and you kept your faith the whole time, you didn't fall out, you literally made it all the way to the point of where you seen like, damn, I'm finna have to die for the Lord. That should be a complete testament to you. Everything I believed in been real this whole time.
Correct.
We said this is gonna happen. And look, here we are. And I ain't the only one. So your faith should be 100% boosted like, damn, I'm finna get the kingdom. Come on, devil. Fucking kill me! Kill me! You know what I'm saying? Just how they was turned in the seventh chapter of the second Maccabees, the Apocrypha.
Exactly.
They was turned, man.
Come on.
Kill me! That's the worst you can do!
Man,
Fucking Jake selling out, man. These niggas scared and weak. We ain't scared of you damn devils, man. The worst you can do is kill me. And those I love. You can't do shit else. Fuck you.
Straight up.
And that's the Lord willing. If I gotta be a martyr, he give me a spirit. He make I want my spirit to be unfathomable. How much I'm ready to fucking go. Come on. Cause I know then that's 100% proof everything that we believe was true. And then I probably seen another brother right before me get put to death. Fucking kill me. Let's go. I'm coming right back, man.
Kill your ass.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This is what's written. You ain't doing nothing but what's written. That's why you gotta keep your head in this book, man. You have to. Cause anything else gonna distract you and you'll forget, man. You can't go do some shit that's gonna have you weak for too long, man. It's gonna weaken you, weaken what you know. Right. Like I said, if you don't use it, you lose it, man.
Exactly.
You forget how much this is true.
Muscle, man.
Niggas that fell out 5 years ago, they can't try to muster back up. Like they ain't willing to take the chip and sell out to the so-called white man. Right. But they have less of a chance to have that type of spirit on them.
Exactly.
Cause they ain't used it in so damn long, man. You stopped reading 5 years ago, bro. Yeah, you came in and learned the whole truth and everything, but you fell out. So that lime green hair you finna have to die with, and you gonna cry like a little bitch. And you probably still sell out. So you gotta use it, man. You gotta stay in it, man. You have to, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 9. It says, "Wherefore we labor, that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him."
Yeah, man. And I pray, man, this ain't no fucking fun. Fuck these cameras. Fuck you niggas that don't want to listen. And you know, blessings and peace to the hopeful elect, man. Lord willing, we be those men. Everybody up here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Come on.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 10, it says, For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach.
Regardless, man. So I'm confident, man. I know where I'm going as soon as you take me out of here, devil. If the Lord had that be my life. But that's what brothers who may be thinking about that, man, because that's what's written. You know, come on. The Lord might even have you feel nothing, man. This nigga probably dismember you and all type of shit. You just never know. Because they got death chambers set up to really get down like that, man. Yeah, man. That nigga Esau, that nigga a hater, man. You think he gonna just kill you easily? The Lord gonna control him however he wanna do it. But, you know, but it ain't, because it ain't really him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the devil give me the Lord. This nigga wanna cut my foot off my finger. I gotta keep my mind on the Lord. The Lord doing this. Damn, Lord, you wanna take my foot? You wanna take my arm? It ain't him. It's not him. Do not fucking fold. Pray that you don't fold, man. But you gotta be building your mindset like that. No, it ain't him. You know?
It's a test.
Yeah, man. That's all it is, a test. Would you deny me for your foot? Would you deny me for a finger? Would you lose everything you said you believed in for a damn for your child? Remember, Abraham was told to give up Isaac, and that was Yahushua. Yahushua was Isaac too. You know? Go ahead.
It says
to receive it. Go ahead.
that everyone may receive the things done in his body,
Yep.
according to that he hath done,
Yep.
whether it be good or bad.
That's right. Yep. You still got to deal with the Lord, man.
Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord,
No, the terror of the white man.
the terror of the Lord,
No, the terror of the white man.
the terror of the
No,
Lord,
the terror of the white man.
the terror of the Lord,
It's the terror of the Lord, man. It ain't nobody else.
we persuade
The
men.
Lord ain't give. Esau ain't giving you that ticket. That's the Lord giving you that ticket, man. That's his fucking weapon. That's all. That's just the Lord's weapon, man. You ain't scaring no fucking body no more, devil. You ain't never scared me, really. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't had no understanding at a point in time. But you, man, I pray to how about you, man. I ain't gonna leave chill, bro. Cause I ain't praying out loud, but it's a figure of speech, man. You know? You need to roll. You need to fucking roll, man. You give me a little bit more time to make sure my shit's sure. Make sure my shit tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. You need to roll, but you scared. Let's go, man.
Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
And if you repented, you don't know stuff, you doing all you can do, you giving it all you got. You know it, because at the end of the day, that's why you can't say this, because you ain't saved by your faith, man. I mean by your works. It's a gift of the Lord. That faith, that grace, man. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Ephesians 5 and 8. Or is it Ephesians 2 and 8. Ephesians 2 and 8. It might be James. James 2 and 8. 2 and 8. Something. Ephesians or James. Yeah, man. So it's all good, man. It's a fucking hellhole. Here it is, I know. The Lord telling me about paradise, but it ain't here yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm idle then, you know? But nah, we doing the work and we waiting. The Lord going to give everything in due season, as he said, man.
Okay.
You still got a little, the Lord probably want to give you a little bit more from this life. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably give you a little bit more of this, give you that. Probably send you another woman before then. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. He's like, you need to really, I need to put you in a position to really be over this place. You see what I'm saying? Because what I got coming, it ain't even, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. That's why we stay humble and patient. The Lord knows when to bring. Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith.
Yeah, so by faith. For our grace are you saved through faith. We ain't saved through your works, man. You saved by grace. One more time.
It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith.
Yeah, through faith and your works. Because you prove your faith by your works. But we're not saved by it, man. You see, it's by grace. The Lord is merciful. The Lord is beautiful. The Lord is just. Because really, a lot of brothers did shit that used to be dead for. You know what I'm saying? God don't play no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because look, and even if you weren't dead, ain't it laws of how if you did this certain thing, you would be cut off from among your people? So either way, you finish. That's just like that. You ain't looked at it as Israelite no more.
That's worse than death. Right.
That's worse. You ain't an Israelite no more. That's basically that's telling you. How many of us got sin like that, man? You know, so we know damn well we ain't saved about works, man. Lord just gave us a chance to correct it, you know, and be sorrowful for it. You know, he can really, Lord can get rid of all Israel right now and be just. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to. But really, he couldn't do that because he already sworn to, yeah, he promised. You can't. That's the truth. He can't. That's what the scripture say. He want us saying stuff like that.
No, that's right.
And he ain't gonna get rid of us,
Right.
right? You devils want us to believe he got rid of us. How the hell you want me to not know who I am and make him think he got rid of me while I'm not knowing who I am? That's some sick ass shit, man.
No, that's beautiful. You said like the Lord, he wants us to be reminded him. Because that means we on our shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means we know what's going on.
Yep.
You know? The Lord don't want us not to know that he promised us this.
That's like when the child, if I can real quick, that's like when the child, you know, trying to show their parents their report card.
Right.
It was bullshitting all other time. They like, man, look, I
got, you know what
I
I'm saying?
did it. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You said we was gonna go. You on their ass.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord said. He our father, man.
And that's a good feeling when the child did so.
Go ahead, brother.
This Ephesians chapter 2 and 8. It says, "For by grace ye are saved through faith,
Yeah, for grace are you saved through faith, man. Come on.
and that not of yourselves."
You know? Come on, man. What can you get the Lord for everything we finna get? You know what I'm saying? Look, can't get them shit, man.
It say it is the gift of God. The gift of God.
A gift is what? Free. So we ain't do nothing for it, really. So that's when you cry, man. You supposed to cry to the Lord, man. You supposed to be fucking crying. You know when you understand this doctrine, man. The Lord ain't gonna kill you no more, man. You ain't gonna have to die no more. You ain't going back to the spirit world no more. Under that act, man. You don't know how the Lord might do nothing, but you ain't gonna have to die no more, man. The Lord, you ain't gonna feel sickness no more. We ain't gonna have to worry about our people no more. Jake looking at you sideways. He said we gonna be perfect. He said ain't nobody gonna be teaching about knowing the Lord anymore, man. The Lord just blinded these niggas, man, because they wicked. He gotta get them, man. Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 34 and verse 5. But thou shalt die in peace.
What you at? 31 and 9. Come.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 9. It says, they shall come with weeping and with supplication.
See, you supposed to be weeping, man. When you figure out, when you learn this doctrine, man, and supplication, you supposed to be begging the Lord earnestly, man. You supposed to be begging the Lord for the Spirit, man. You supposed to be begging the Lord for things that's right. You supposed to be begging the Lord for forgiveness. Every time you fuck up, you supposed to go cry and repent, man. You know? You ain't supposed to keep repenting for the same shit. You know, but you gonna fall in this truth, man. And that's when you know you ain't like the rest of these people. When you want to do right, but you keep fucking up. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord is looking for. You think these niggas so proud, they not even gonna repent. Because a lot of them think God don't exist. And then if they do acknowledge him, like the nigga Aries Freeze, he trying to correct the Lord. Like what's the point of this mysteriousness? What's the point of this? That motherfucker, man, Lord gonna get that nigga, man. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 31 and 9. They shall come with weeping and with supplication will I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the rivers of waters in a straight way.
Yeah, see, we're in this is a straight path, and we're going by the rivers of water, man. Because remember, our land is like our nation is like into a desolate land.
Right.
A fucking wilderness, man. Where ain't no waters, man. A valley of dry bones, man. So where the hell we at then? We in that place he talking about.
Right.
We ain't dry no more, man. And if you still dry, you moistening her up. You getting moisture now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I will cause them to walk by the rivers of water in the straight way, wherein they
No, keep on going.
wherein they shall not stumble. For I am the father, for I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn.
Yeah, that's going in there. He's a father to the Israelites, man. And Ephraim is his firstborn, the northern kingdom, man. You know? So yeah, man. Lord, that's, like I said, he want us to remind him of these things. You get them good grades and you was bullshit all them other times, you get your ass whooped. But they told you, well, if you get this right, I'm gonna do this. Right. He's like, look, I balled up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You said you promised, Lord. You know what I'm saying? You said he said, the Lord said we can be in the farthest place of the heavens, and he gonna gather us from there. Jake can be living on another planet right now, and he gonna gather them from there. That's what he said. Jake can be living on Mars. Not one of the least seeds gonna fall. He said all that, man. The lowest Israelite, the lowest 1/3, man. Because there's a hierarchy with the Lord. Not one least Israelite gonna fall, man. The one with the man with one talent. You know what I'm saying? If he don't hide it, he ain't falling, man. But you niggas hiding your talents, you niggas that ain't in the truth, you are getting rid of your ass, man. And he's still gonna keep his promise to you, because he gonna bring your ass back after he whoop your ass, man. Your parents leave you on punishment forever? Hell no. These niggas gonna die. They gonna get their ass, that nuclear fire, that dog eating your ass, that's gonna be the ass whooping of a lifetime, man. And then you gonna get off punishment. Forever.
So it has to be equal, right? You know, the ass whooping gotta be equal to, you know, what you're about to get. Mm-hmm. Lifetime of being off. Lifetime ass whooping. This is pain.
Yeah. Well, you can say it like that too, but also with balance, some always gotta be more than the other. Yeah. So the ass whooping gonna be less than what they gonna even get.
Yeah.
But you can't tell Jake that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Jake is, well, shit, nah, bro, that's gonna be an ass whooping. You don't want that fucking ass whooping.
Say that now. You got that pain.
Because I was saying, when you do something wicked, it outweighs anything good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go pretty much, it's gonna unbalance the scale. You know what I'm saying?
If you think about all, go ahead, bro.
No, that's it. I'm just saying, like, something wicked that you do, that's way more heavy than something good that you do, unfortunately. But
if you think about all your ass whoopings you got in your life or punishments, you have more free time in your life than your punishments.
Right.
You had less days when you got ass whoopings. You had more days when you didn't get ass whoopings versus when you did.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. You gotta get something to get something, though, at the end of the day, like you said, man. So you're gonna get an ass whooping to get forever. Damn memorable ass whooping forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not by you, by the heathens, because they gonna remember that ass whooping.
Right.
And then what you get is, when you come off punishment, it's gonna be crazy. Cause you know, Jake, motherfuckers do shit like that.
Right.
Yo, you had a worse punishment, you get off on, take you out to eat and do some weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wanna be nice to you. It's like, damn, I just fucked you up. I whooped your ass, man. Now, that's how these moms gonna be. They gonna come back as babies, and then that's so spiritual. You gonna come back as a child.
Exactly.
That shit crazy. Come back in linen diapers and a gemstone. The Lord probably got a soft gemstone that babies can use as binkies and shit, pacifiers in the kingdom.
Yeah, everything. You know, do something for him.
Yeah.
So do something for him.
They gonna have little crowns on their head.
Exactly.
They gonna be levitating. When they used to crawl on this side, crawling on that side, and the kingdom gonna be levitating. You learn how to levitate.
Start levitating. Call your son. He started levitating with it.
Yeah.
Big passionate. He said, I'm an Indian.
Yeah.
Flying the clouds.
And I was gonna say with the whole ass whooping thing, like Israelites been getting their ass whooped for centuries, so we can't really, you know what I'm saying? You get your ass whooped, but you know what I'm saying? It's small, because over time, you got your ass whooped in generation after generation. You know what I'm saying? All the way back. So it all balances itself out when you really do the scope of things. You got it, brother.
Yeah, somebody give me Amos 5 and 18.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm good. As long as they hit me.
Go ahead. What's up, you? Go ahead. Get in, bro.
Yeah, Amos 5 and 18. And we're at war right now too.
That's right. That's right.
It's a battlefield right now. You know, you could be hurting, but it's a battle. You know.
Amos chapter 5 and verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Said the day of the Lord is darkness. It's gonna be a scary sight for these heathen and for these jakes, these 2/3 who don't want to hearken unto the words of the Lord, right? And then brother was talking about promises. This is everything that's written. Basically, all the prophecies are promises, because the Lord basically promised us that He's gonna issue in the mark of the beast at some point in time, right? So everything's a promise, because it's prophecies. It's bound to happen, and it's gonna happen, right? Brother, give me Second Peter 3, and you start at 9. You don't mean read it out? You hold that, don't drop it.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9.
Yeah.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward.
See? It says as not, read it from the top part.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9.
Yeah.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness.
Right? In other words, the Lord's gonna keep his word. Right? He's gonna be real with us until the end. Everything's about to come to pass. Right? Because it says, scriptures say that the Lord is not a man that shall lie, neither is the Son of Man that shall repent. Paraphrasing. Right?
Yep.
And these promises are gonna, well, what's the main promise? Is salvation, bro. That's what we're looking for, right? But if you could jump from there to, give me Luke 12 and 32, actually. Yeah. Go ahead,
Yep. Luke chapter 12 verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
So man, Jake's so fucking hard-headed, bro. Yeah. We got the blueprint to get out of this shit, right? Out of this shitty world, bro.
Right.
And you guys don't want to listen. You know? It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's the blueprint. Bro, I'm tired of my people asking me for 75 cents, bro. Our people are poor, right? From Judah all the way down to Issachar. Our people are fucked up. We gotta get out of here, bro. We need to be saved, right? That's why salvation can't be for everybody. Because the so-called white man, Esau Edom, doesn't need to be saved from anything. This is his kingdom, right? And this shit's about to go down. Man, give me let me see. I was holding something. Yeah, give me 2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
You got something.
Bring
This one?
yeah.
Zechariah 1 verse 15. 1 and verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
One more time,
And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
God, that's all they do, man. The Lord put them on this earth to make our lives worse, right? It says the world is given into the hand of the wicked, and that's Edom. That's the Edomites. It says when the righteous is basically when the righteous is in rule, that wickedness shall increase. Paraphrasing. Come on. Proverbs 9 and 26. 29 and 16. Bring it out. Yeah, I think it's 29 and 16. You got it. 'Cause that's crazy, man.
Okay.
That's bring it up.
Go ahead. You want to know?
Yeah, come on.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increases, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Man, and we're gonna be, it says, ye shall see their destruction, right? The elect are gonna be witnessing their destruction, eating that good supper with the Lord.
Got something else for you too. Why you on the topic? Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
And that's his kingdom. That's what the kingdom's going to consist of. It's going to consist of 100% righteousness and order. Finally, bro. Just complete order, man. You can bring it out.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shem Shah to the pulling down of strongholds.
Come on. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. It says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's why it says, woe to him that looks forward to the day of the Lord, man, because it's going to be nothing but destruction, man. Now, is that on it?
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we, according to his promises, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
100%, man. Order, proper order, bro. It's gonna be so, man. These heathens are gonna be in order. Because if they're not, they're getting hit with a rod in their face, bro. For real. These women are finally gonna be in order. You know? And you Jakes are finally gonna be in order.
Yeah, no dumb niggas walk around like
2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shem Shah to the pulling down of strongholds.
Yeah, our weapons of warfare are gonna be spiritual. We're gonna be receiving that spiritual power, Lord willing. And I was meditating on that, like yesterday, last night. That if I had the spiritual power, bro, to take control of the animals, like you said, I had 2 grizzlies walking with me, bro, like side to side, bro. Just man.
That one's good as hell too.
Yeah. Man. That's probably one of the coldest powers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I had one dropping in the heat in the. Oh man.
I remember saying 10 because they had one that was actually like 10 foot. That was real good.
Give me
Pulled up next to
Matthew
the little shot.
11:28.
Boy, niggas here.
I was there in the kingdom, walking around there, college.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Of course, learn.
I got something for you, right?
You bring it up.
This Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
That's you put in this work, man. That's what you're gonna receive. That's what you should receive.
There's no more here too. Going off what you said. So like it says, and he shall rule over them with a rod of iron.
Yeah.
And just going on because you said it was going to be in the face of that iron.
Right.
That
Yeah.
rod.
These wicked are gonna be in order. You know, you either are gonna be in full subjection to the man of the Lord, man.
If I can add to
144,000, man.
no, just what you said. How you said our weapons ain't gonna be carnal. That's spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be in order of spiritual order shit.
And just go ahead.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all noticed though, we on the average right there. 11, 144. We're in time.
What?
Yeah, he's going that up. Yep. I ain't never noticed that shit. Every time I get over it. Oh, easy.
But yeah, just to add on the weapons of warfare, that's why you Jake are gonna be destroyed, bro. Because you're trying to build up carnal armies. Bro, Esau Edom is gonna be walking around with them tanks that you see from Avatar. Right? Like the movie with the blue people walking around. They got that shit, bro. Don't think that, bro, they got all this technology. You're telling me that they still gotta use these old ass tanks? They got weapons that you couldn't even imagine, bro. That will leave you into dust like that like what, that X-ray gun off of fucking Call of Duty?
Yeah.
That Stingray or whatever?
The ray gun?
Yeah, the ray gun. There you go. Bro, they got that. And you Jake's walking around with Smith & Wessons, bro. You're gonna get put to death, man.
That's rude. That's rude.
In Psalm 44, verse 6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me.
Exactly, bro. Man, we need that spiritual power. That's the only way, man. That's the only way we can stand up to the test that Esau's about to bring on this place, man. Bring all Matthew up.
Come on. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
See, that goes back to the blueprint of us getting out of here. We gotta take the yoke of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is the knowledge of him, right? We gotta walk in his ways at all times, bro.
Subjugation to him.
Kind. And it says all ye that labor, that don't mean the whole world, right? That don't mean everybody. That just means the people on this board,
Doing
right?
the work.
And doing the work, man. Yeah.
That's funny. That's if I can too. That's beautiful for the brother say that, because that's so how you would take that. That's talking about us. You know what I'm saying? Because it tell you in what's that, 2 Timothy, Thessalonians, how there'll be many at work, but they are busybodies, working all the time, but not at all, something like that.
Busybodies, bro.
Yeah.
That's the rest of you Jakes, fucking busybodies, man. We're laboring. We're putting in this work, day in and day out.
Right.
You know?
Y'all ain't doing it, man.
That's that prosperity doctrine that they want to preach all the time, man. That this is for everybody. This is only for Israel, man. And not even. Give me Romans 9 and 6.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 6.
Yeah.
Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
See? So only Israel is gonna be saved, but that don't mean all Israel either. You know, it's gotta be the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel, man. That's Israel, the people who labor and take heed to Yahushua. That's
it.
That's the people, man. Give me Mark. No, that's not Mark. Luke 13. No, it is Mark. 13 and 3. Real quick. I could grab that from that.
And then two, you know, that shows you that the doctrine is in another language. It's in a language of mystery that only the elect can understand. You see what I'm saying? Because they're like, you got Jakes that teach they Israelites, but they think it's about all Israel. Yeah. You got to understand the mysteries of the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say we stewards of the mysteries. We hold the mysteries. What is the Lord really, how is this thing really going to happen? Who the Lord going to really get? It ain't going to be all Israel. It's going to be Israel. You know?
Surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his prophets.
There you go. And what's another word for mystery? Secret. See that? That's why you gotta love this, man. This is another language, you know?
And also our mystery and secrets revealed. Secret, that's what a mystery needs to be revealed.
Yeah. This ain't just so you open it and somebody just tell you, you gotta be able to receive this on every layer given. The elect gonna be able to speak The elect gonna get this doctrine on every layer that the Lord is gonna have revealed before the house shot comes down. And all the rest of the exegesis things, he gonna have to reveal that. Like,
Yeah, now you dead on, right?
Yeah. Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for,
that's beautiful.
but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
And really, ultimately, that's going into salvation, bro. Right? The elect are gonna attain salvation, and the knowledge and the covenants, man. Right? And in Jeremiah, the reason why the kingdom's gonna be so great is because it's gonna be in complete order. It says in Jeremiah that the Lord made a covenant with Israel that he should put the law in our inward parts. You know, and that's how the kingdom's gonna be. A complete, man, and it's gonna be beautiful too, bro. Don't think it's gonna be some like another captivity or some shit. Like
This all over
bro,
again.
it's gonna be, man,
Unimaginable, man.
unimaginable, bro. Made out of walls, made out of stones, bro. It's gonna be so, man.
Yeah, brother.
The women are gonna be just so fine, bro.
I was gonna say, if I can though, brother, like it said the kingdom of heaven is gonna descend out of heaven. So whatever's coming from there is what we getting here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Like,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Kind
I say, to lay back off of that, they said the Most High said, they said his thoughts are not our thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Off of that,
See? Yeah, because the heavens are higher than the earth.
That's right.
So my ways are higher than yours.
So and nothing up there is how it is here. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Huh.
The rules don't apply. We leave this atmosphere. We go into space. You can't breathe in that heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because those rules don't apply no more.
Right.
But the rules here, they don't apply. And we talking about the heavenness of after that. So we couldn't even imagine, man.
Yeah, going back to the Lord's Prayer, brother's right. Going back to the Lord's Prayer, it says, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." That's
Beautiful.
man. Earth's gonna be in heaven, and that kills your prosperity doctrine too, bro. And well, not bro, but you fucking you wicked Jakes. You're not brothers, man. You're not real brothers. You wicked Jakes preaching this prosperity doctrine. Even Esau, Edom. We got these fake Jews out here preaching prosperity doctrine, and Jake actually is listening, bro. That shit. It's gonna lead you into destruction, man.
Right.
Complete destruction, bro.
Leads you to death. And they don't even believe in that shit.
They don't.
They don't even
To like a
believe
certain extent, they just listen to it because it makes them feel good.
Right.
You know?
Right. If they don't believe in us, they put it on, man. They know they're the truth, man. They know what's coming for them.
Y'all being used, bro. You're just running up their pockets, man. You know? Because that's all they use you for. Give me I didn't bring it out yet. 11:28. 11:28. I didn't bring that up. Oh, you got later? I brought that up. You said 2 Yeah, you bring that out.
It's Luke chapter 13 and verse 3. I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish.
Bring it out one more time.
Luke 13 and verse 3. I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish.
Yeah, man. If you don't repent, humbly, with all sincerity to your house, you're gonna repent, man. I mean, you're gonna perish, bro. You're gonna perish. Jump there to Mark 13, and you start at 23. And you mentioned sighing and crying, right? Mm-hmm. Give me Ezekiel 9 and 4. Somebody, anybody.
You said 23?
Yeah. You can just hold it out.
I'll give it out. Mark chapter 13 and verse 23. But take ye heed before Salah. Okay. But take ye heed. Behold, I have foretold you all things.
See, and that little verse right there, that's so deep, bro. That's how powerful the Lord is, bro. It says, I foretold you all things. I preach, behold, I have foretold you all things, meaning that you've heard this before, you know? Give me, jump there to real quick. Ephesians 1 and 4. Ephesians 4 and 1. Yeah.
Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. According as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the whole world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
That's the elect. That's the elect that Yahushua chosen to pick to even create the whole earth, man. It says that in the Apocrypha it says that the world was created for your sakes. That's talking about the elect, right? And the elect are actually walking around as like flawless diamonds, bro. We're likened unto diamonds, man. And you, as flawless diamonds. And you Jace, you're walking onto, like Jace talks about BVS diamonds. You're very, very slightly included, but in that day, you're gonna become flawless too, because you're gonna be in all righteousness, man. You're gonna be in all righteousness, made perfect, blameless, man. The elect are gonna be blameless. Yeah, go back to.
First Corinthians 2, verse 9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love him.
Yeah, see, he prepared the world for us, man. Shalaki, he prepared for the kingdom for us. Well, both, but he prepared for the kingdom for us.
That's right.
Right? Because it says the kingdom is prepared for you. And man,
It's unimaginable.
see, that's the promise. It's unimaginable. It's already written, bro. The kingdom's coming, man. It says repent because the kingdom is at hand. We're this close, man. We see prophecies ramping up, alright? Like never before, bro. You can fucking Jay talks about what they've been saying that since for so long, you know. But I mean, look around you, bro. It's clear. If you can't see it, you're blinded, man.
Let me see.
What's that? Yeah. That's it.
Mark 13 and 23. But take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things.
Keep going.
But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. And
it says after that tribulation, that prosperity doctrine, they preach that you're not gonna have to go through tribulation, and that's a seven-year period of tribulation. Then you come back, and it's just a whole bunch of bullshit, bro. That doesn't make sense. The scriptures say that that Israel shall be saved through the fire. We're gonna be, man. We're gonna be barely by a hair saved, man. And when we get up there to the house side, Lord willing, it'll be us. But as the hopeful elect, but if we do, we're gonna just crazy house side going all sincere, just sobbing, bro. Humble, man.
28:9. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 9. The prophet was prophesying of peace. When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah. The Lord said that he had ordained Jeremiah a prophet, right? Why? It says while he was in the womb, you know.
Start over again. Let me reread this. All right? This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophet that hath been before me and before thee of all prophets prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil, and a pestilence. The prophet was prophesying for peace. When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him.
And that's what we're doing right now. That's exactly what we're doing right now. And man, thank you, how about Shimei Shai, that this is gonna be the last time we're gonna have to do this shit, man. In the spirit. You know? Brother, you got Ezekiel?
Yep.
Go straight to that.
Bring it out.
Yeah.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. Water, it says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
See? And what's in the midst of? The earth. It's his kingdom, man. This wicked kingdom, bro. And we're signing crying to Yahweh Shimei Shai, man. To come save us, bro. Because we're tired. We're tired, bro. We're laboring in this truth. We labor in the world. We're tired, bro. We're tired of being here. We need salvation. Our people need salvation. Give me you can bring out 27. Bring out 27. Yeah.
Mark chapter 13 and verse 27. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven.
And that's what the brother was talking about earlier. That the Lord's gonna come, and that's the same Edomites, right?
Yeah,
Satan, bring that out again.
that's Mark chapter 13, verse 27.
Same demons.
Yeah.
And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven.
His elect are gonna be found blameless, right? And they're gonna be scattered, right? It's in James 1:1 it says to bring it out. Yeah, to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. You know? We've been scattered. That's one of the curses that's already been fulfilled. That's another way that we know we're in the times, man. Because all these prophecies have been fulfilled or are being fulfilled. Right? But we still got a lot of prophecies to fulfill, and pretty much some of the greatest prophecies still need to be fulfilled. Right? That's the mark of the beast, and that's the coming of Yahweh by Shimei Shai.
2 more left. 2 more left. Ain't that many?
Yeah, exactly. There's not too many. There's not too many left, man. That's how close we are. It says measure, in the Apocrypha, it says measure the time diligently.
Yep.
And that's what we do, man. You gotta stand up on your watch because Satan in letters to Corinthians says that Satan walking around seeking as a roaring lion, seeking
To devour.
seeking to whom he may devour.
Right.
You know? So we got, it says be sober, be vigilant, right? You gotta be aware of what's going on at all times, bro. It says be not ignorant of Satan's devices. Know what he's coming at you with, and be prepared for that. That was that on that? Yeah.
Go ahead and bring it up. Yeah. You got some else?
Yeah, I want to jump to Revelation.
Hold it. See what you want.
Give me Revelation. 7, 3. No. Yeah, 7, 9. You start at 9. Yeah, 7, 9. Yeah, 7, 9. Yeah, bring it on now.
Revelation chapter 7, verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb.
And what they teaching is so-called Christian church, which we know you can't be a Christian unless you're an Israelite, right, or follower of the Hamashiach. What they teach is that scripture is going referring to all people. When you go into the word kindred, it just means tribe. When you go into the word people, it just means nation of the people of the same stock, right? Nation just going into just a nation, and then what other word do we give you?
Tongue.
Yeah, tongues is going into language, different languages, bro. But those people are all Israelites, right? You can find that out by jumping just up a couple verses. You jump up to 7 and 3. You bring it straight up. You jump up to 7 and 3.
Revelation chapter 7 verse 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Lord, of our power, of our God, in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Now, all the tribes of the whole world.
Of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
It's Israel, man. It's only Israel. That's who it's coming back to. 4. It says, not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? You had something, brother? You gotta close it. You gotta close it? You can close off.
You bring it up?
Yeah.
2 Corinthians 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
And only the election shall obtain it, right, and receive it. As it says in what is that? Romans 13:11, right? Wait, no, that's not Romans.
11 and 7.
No. The mysteries are given unto you, but Matthew 13:11, no?
Yeah, Con. Matthew 13.
Matthew 13, Salakia. That is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom. Right?
Well, to them it is not given, that's right.
But to them it is not given.
Alright. Go ahead and close out, bro.
Also, we got the last scripture.
You got something else?
Okay, Con, we already got it. So we'll close out, you know what I'm saying? We'll close out. Give all honor, glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Wa'akudashukah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I've been using my voice, but I just be like,
Yeah, you see the premium shit.
It's getting hot.